Hello and welcome to One Shot or Not. You're watching us on a Filthy Quest line on Twitch or watching us on YouTube after the fact. So I'd like to welcome everybody to our weekly time slot where we play D&D and other crazy games. We built a crazy thing for our players today. But before we get started, I want to start by recognizing the privilege that we have to work, play, and create on the traditional Squamish Nation lands. And we encourage you to look up what lands you're watching us from and comment in the chat as well, because a little bit of education can go a long way. So take your time and fill that out in chat. Let's get started with today's game. So we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and we're going to meet our players. Today we're going to start with Roz.
Hello. Today I am playing Penelope Warpipes. I am descended from the long line of the famous Warpipes family. My mother was Persephone Warpipes, the famous bard who went into battle many times over. However, I have since abandoned that quest, and now I've been out on my own.
Oh, we're going to jump over to Capri.
Oh, I am Capri, and I am playing Akron Seostratus, who is a wizard, Order of the Scribes, huge nerd, is the cousin to another player who we'll find out about soon. And my father was a scribe in the original adventuring party. And I am an Air Genasi, light blue skin, hair, eyes, and that's about it. Wearing similar to what I'm wearing right now.
My name is Andrew. I am going to be playing Elias, the kind of weirdo bugbear ranger today. He likes to hide and smells funny, and yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for having me out, Tim. Today I'm going to be playing Galtaries. He is a half-elf warlock. He's about 6 feet tall, 145 pounds, nice, slim, wears, very clean cut, clean shaven. And that's who I'll be playing, Galtaries.
Yeah, nice. So, 3 of you are sitting around the fire. Penelope, Galtaries, and...
Akron.
Akron. Penelope, Galtaries, and Akron are sitting around a fire in this old campsite. You guys recognize from when you were much younger your family, who, as we've learned, were a part of a venturing party who used to go on yearly family camping trips. And they would all gather out here with their families and do a little camping. About 18 years ago, there was a huge falling out for all of the members of your family. They're the big sunder. Nobody has really seen or talked to each other, save for the cousins. Saw each other at Susie's wedding a few years ago. The comings and goings have been left in a lot of mystery by your parents. There's not a lot of answers about what happened here at this campsite. But a few months ago, Galtaries' family was set upon by a terrible ice witch who destroyed an entire town searching for something, searching for an item. And in that mayhem, Galtaries' parents sent the item that ice witch sought to Akron. A scholar within the family who knew all about how to possibly break the curse. And with that cup came letters to each one of your families, telling them to muster their forces, and the time has come to join at the campsite and finally end this curse. As you guys are somewhat aware, some of you more than others, you know that the cup itself that was so coveted by your family is a very powerful ancient relic that must stay frozen, because the curse that was set upon all of you will actually freeze you. The more that the cup deteriorates, the more frozen you become, and not just stuck in place. Your body parts will slowly become literal ice unless it is kept frozen. So at this moment, the 3 of you are sitting around the fire, brought here by some strange behest of your family members, what would you like to do?
Well, before we start, I would like to say, I was describing Galtares earlier, a tall, half-elf warlock. But that's not who you see before you now. Before you now, you see a sweaty-toothed madman, with long, greasy hair and a dirty beard. He says, "You can call me Roostros." And Galtares is the son of 2 sorcerers, though he was born with no magical powers of his own. A cause of deep-rooted shame within him. Now, 30 years ago, and 100 miles south of here, at the crossroads of a town nestled between 2 mountains, I feasted on the soul of Galtares. And in exchange, I bestowed upon him a grimoire known as the Book of Shadows. Speak up, Akron. You know
It's
this to
true.
be true.
Yes, he sold his soul for some spells instead of actually working for them.
What's your name again, mate?
Roostros.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spell that for me.
Rustrous.
Ah, Rusty! Sweet. Well, the timing could not have been better for me, because, I was out on the road, very famous halfling performer doing my thing. No reason, kind of needed to get out of there, and it's so nice to catch up with you. You're looking bigger.
Oh, all of you as well, yes. How's your performing going?
Super. The performances of Rainbow Blight are just through the roof. Ticket sales
Yes.
could not have been better. And we don't need to talk about what else happened. But so now that you have magic now, so that's cool.
That is correct. Galtares has the magic that I bestowed upon him.
Wait, can you do magic when you're occupying?
I can. When
Oh,
I'm
okay.
occupying him, I'm able to control the same powers he does.
Does he know what's happening? Like, is he listening right now and going like, whoa, that's not how I remember
I
all
think
the
it's like a
events."
possession
No.
type thing.
And Galtares has killed many people, but none that he's aware of.
What I mean by
Cool.
problematic.
I mean, we all do things every once in a while. That,
But he is an excellent host, and that is why I am here. I cannot let this generational curse stand between the plans I have for Galtares.
Yes, I'm glad we've all gathered together for a very important task. Even though some have different motives than others, it is still an important task at hand.
With that,
Wow.
you guys hear a branch snap and fall to the ground. You think, feels a little bit intentional.
Yeah, can I just quickly ask you, other players, what your passive perceptions are?
Oh,
Mine is
14.
11.
It'll be out on the
left.
left-hand side.
13.
Okay, you hear a snap in the woods, and suddenly, are we in like the woods?
Yeah, you guys are in like a wooded area,
Yeah.
not quite on the cliff.
Suddenly it just smells a little forestier than it usually does. Like, like after like a warm rain and all the smells pick up a little bit. Suddenly it just smells way forestier and but also
Pine.
you're not sure if you smell cinnamon at the same time. Then you hear, oh, you guys are so easy to sneak up on. And all of a sudden, you thought might have been a tree, turns out to take a couple steps forward. And you see in front of you a 7, almost 8 foot tall bugbear with a big dumb grin on his face. I think what he's eat 4 times your, 3 times your size. Kind of thing?
And the last time all of you saw him, he was a tiny little tyke, almost like the runt of the litter.
A cub.
Little cub, and now he's giant.
Yeah. Hi, cousins. Oh, are we here for the same thing? Do you remember
Yeah.
me?
Much bigger. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hide well for being
we-
so tall.
Yeah. It
What you been
happens
doing, man?
to spend your life. It's me, Elias. You don't know me?
Yeah. What?
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, what?
You know, last few years, what you been doing?
You're far down there. I can't. It's hard to hear you all the way up here.
I said, what you been doing?
You get an inspiration. Bardic inspiration.
Okay, inspiration. Oh, bardic inspiration or inspiration?
Bardic inspiration.
Oh, sweet, great. What is that? +6?
A D8, is it?
I don't know. What's our bard?
Oh, bardic
It's a
inspiration.
D8.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just like enjoying
That
so
was
much.
that
I'm
chat
not
thing.
even paying attention.
No, that's
Okay,
this. Yes,
great.
today in chat we have a few redemptions.
I'm confused.
We have a few redemptions that involve our
D8.
little
D8.
icy cup. We also have a new type of inspiration redemption, which will be more to the wards of the bardic inspiration. So it will be for our players. When you receive chat inspiration, you guys will have one round to use that inspiration. I'll try my best to remind you guys.
So no sitting on them.
Yeah, no sitting on them. Let's
Stacking
use them
them
as
up.
fast as we can.
Okay. Yeah, I've just been.
And with that,
walking.
as you maybe pull out the cup to kind of show it, it's a little bit melted. All of a sudden, a stream bursts forth from it. 1 gallon of water kind of sprays out and douses the fire in front of you. And
my
you're
God.
just kind of holding the cup as you were about to explain. Yes, sometimes it randomly does this.
Yeah, it's a little unpredictable. Another issue, if you haven't seen, we definitely need to keep it frozen, but it also sometimes spits out water. This was actually not too much, but...
And as you say too much, the redemption for Geyser has been triggered. Would you like to attempt to hold on to the cup still, or
how many gallons of water? Like how powerful
30
is this?
gallons in a
Ooh.
monstrous blast of water?
I'm gonna try and hold on to it.
All right, give
Can
me
I
a
push
strength
it
check.
down?
I want to
No.
work really,
Oh.
really hard to
No.
like
Okay.
land under
Can I-
it and do like, classic like this water spilling over
Can
me.
Yeah, hat out, trying to catch it. Give me that strength check, and give me
I'm
a
flash dancing.
dexterity.
That is a 9
Acrobatics.
with my -1 strength.
So as you're saying, oh, sometimes it comes out and there's a lot more. Oh, it kind of like spins
Can I
you
try and,
around
like,
a little
flip it
bit and then
upside
goes
down?
flying in the air.
Not natural 20.
A non-natural 20, and as you're kind of about to say, oh my God, if it breaks, we all freeze.
I'm like, oh my God,
and
oh my
everybody
God, if it
just
breaks.
kind of locks as the steam rises from the now put out fire. You just see, boop. What does that look like?
I bring my hat out, and I just flash dance it a little bit. I'm like, "Da, da, 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 da," and then I dance, and then the water just like splooshes over me, and I'm like, yes.
Take like a big breath
And
out.
it like does not all obviously fit in my hat, but I use a little bit of the magic of my energy to just sort of channel it around so it doesn't completely wash over us.
Like I said, a little bit more. Yeah.
This thing is awesome. I could use this in my act all the time.
And as you reach
Maybe
in your
not the
hat and
best.
pull it out, you feel cold to the touch. Your whole body almost like robbed.
I'm
of that.
gonna kind of reach and try and grab it from.
I'll give it
If
back.
you give it, yeah.
I'm just saying,
bit.
in my show, which is a very exciting variety act, it's part burlesque, it's part comedy show, it's song, it's dance, it's bagpipes. This is amazing. So we could partner together. I really think you'd be great at being stage manager, producer. What do you want to do with your life? What's your plan? What's your 5-year plan?
Probably study. I'm not sure.
You study all the time. You studied enough.
Stuff's interesting though. If you really look at specific details of things, like there's just so much information to be held.
I mean, he didn't need to study at all, and he's got lots of magic.
He's got a fiend possessing him.
And he's also got a reroll from chat.
A reroll.
So you can you'll get a free reroll when you need it.
Hang
in the
on to
next
it. Yeah,
minute or
yeah.
so. All right. And as that steam rises, you guys hear another noise. You look to Elias.
What?
It's not you.
Wasn't me?
Everybody give me a perception check.
Ugh.
17.
Ooh, I got
19.
19.
yeah, 23.
23.
11.
11. So, Galtries, you can use your reroll. You should use your reroll.
Copy that.
Re-roll it.
Oh, 6.
Okay, yeah, always, we'll take the,
Yeah, take the higher one.
So yeah, as you guys, as the three of you hear that noise and perk up, you just kind of like, oh, I wish you're kind of looking around. How are you gonna get this fire started? The three of you roll a quick initiative for me,
Ooh,
please.
initiative
as
already?
you hear something kind of barreling out of the woods.
Okay, I have a crossbow of warning, so I will roll at advantage. But also,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
party cannot be surprised, including my warlock buddy. While
The
he
whole party. So how does that work? Does it make a noise or something? yeah. Party horn. So you don't need that reroll. You got it, and you pop up as everything kind of jumps up, and you turn around as bagpipes just start riffing a sick lick. A wild boar comes bursting out of the woods. Initiatives.
20.
20.
Natural 20 for 22.
Natural 20 for 22.
14.
14.
Oh, I only rolled a 7, so I got 10. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on. Can I roll it on initiative?
Yeah.
Can you say?
They only last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13.
13. All right. And natural 20 will start first.
How far away is it from me?
Yeah, we're not really using this map as a descriptor, but
Yep.
it's probably like 10 feet from you to the
Oh.
trees. So we'll say the fire's out here in the middle.
And it looks like it's going to attack?
It looks like it's panicking. And what's your passive?
Passive is 11.
And well, because of that
Passive
natural
proof.
20, I'll give you, you can actually see it is being harried by two little kind of weird dragon things. Almost look to your mind like a fairy dragon or another small type of dragon, but it is like almost like undead, glowing with this green hue, dripping with this like green watery fluid, and it is just attacking this boar.
All right, I'm going to firebolt the little flying guy, one of the little
Sure,
flying
go
guys.
ahead. Give me an attack roll.
Oh,
Penelope, you're up
that was
next.
bad. 9 or 10, sorry.
Uh,
Natural 2.
as you just kind of suddenly you're about to shoot the boar, it makes a very good target, but you see these things harrying
Yeah.
it, and you just kind of turn your attention towards these evil-looking fairies, and you miss. Anything else you'd like to do?
And bonus action, can I try and push using my telekinetic feet? Can I try and push one of the flying things 5 feet away to try and stop it almost? From
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Is that a strength saving?
strength saving throw of 15.
Okay. It's a fail. So yeah, it pulls out of that. You
5
kind of
foot back.
knock it back, and this kind of gust of wind almost like fills
Yeah.
its wings too much, and it kind of flitters back into a tree. It'll take 6 damage. It looks really hurt. All right, Penelope.
I'm going to move back as far as I can from
Okay.
the battlefront. And I'm going to cast Mage Hand. And I'm going to send it towards the nearest pixie dragon thing.
Yeah.
And just slap it around a little.
All right. Give me an attack roll with the mage hand.
It doesn't really have much attack, so this is really more annoying.
Okay, you're just trying to like grapple it or something.
Yeah, it's just like a little
Tie it
poke,
up.
a little like.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, a little Three Stooges, like.
yeah. Run.
Oh, not good. I'll add my unarmed strike. So just a 10.
Not enough. As that kind of like comes in its face, it just kind of spins, does this kind of neat move, and then just dive bombs towards the boar again. And with that, the boar will attempt to run forward, and it kind of bursts through the like once made fire, and it's going to run towards you, Akron.
Oh, yes.
Just kind of
Squishy
barreling
wizard.
straight ahead, eyes locked forward, and it's going to do a ram attack on you.
Oh, lovely.
Looks like it's just trying to get past, but it can't do much
Watch as I
about
get
that.
put unconscious.
And as it approaches you with that natural one, as it kind of runs through the fire, one of the logs kind of like pops up and like hits it in the face, and it just kind of like, oh, and like kind of does a little tumble. I'll say it kind of like falls prone at your feet as you kind of take a few steps back. All right, that was you, right? 13?
Yeah, it's 13. I hit.
13,
yeah. Okay, so the boar is like kind of wiped out for a bit.
Yeah. Looks like it's down.
Yeah,
it's
you
prone for
know,
the moment.
being literally a, piece of the forest, I'm going to know that this boar is not.
Yeah, you
problem.
could see now it's so close to you. There's all these little bites and like
Yeah.
marks on it. It's a little bit of that green fluid kind of leaking, clearly like infecting the wound.
So, how far away is the closest those little harriers?
Close enough.
Yeah. Okay.
for
I've got.
Master
I'm
Ranger.
going to whip out actually my great club.
Okay.
And play a little. Oh,
And then you.
yeah, I got a 10-foot reach on this
Okay.
great club as well.
Okay, yeah.
So
So 10
I'm just
feet
gonna
within.
do a big old softball swing and
Okay,
be like,
yeah.
"Hey, did you leave my
Always-
friend of the forest alone?"
Always be swinging. Let's
yeah.
see it.
So he's gonna have a big. Where did my dice go? Okay, great club. Let's do some stuff. Oh no, it's an 8.
Yeah, you go to swing, and this one's real good.
Yeah.
This one just moving all over.
Strike
It just
one.
kind of like spins around, almost like lands on your club, and like kind of like, like
okay.
makes this kind of growl. And with that, it's going to come
I'm
up
not-
in your face.
I'm not done yet though.
Oh.
Yeah, I get 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Yeah, you know.
We are not rolling attack rolls. Attack
I
rolls well at all.
I don't.
All right, well, it's
Warm it
kind of
up, warm it
hissing.
up.
It's on the end of your
Yeah,
bat.
I
It's
know.
just
Like-
knocking you.
I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to be like, duh, you're bad. That's 10.
That was not enough.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 2 and then a 4.
You're swinging your bat around, like, but like, how do you hit it
rolled
with
a
the
2.
bat? Well, it's on the bat. Like, you just can't.
Yeah.
And then you kind of like go to like bonk it on your own, like kind of
Sure,
headbutt it off of
whatever
your
works.
bat, and like you thunk, and you like look up, and it's just kind of like flying there. It's going to attack you now, unless you got a third attack.
I don't have a third
Okay.
attack. Sorry.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh.
You guys did nothing but make this one angry. So it's going to come in
that'll
for
hit.
a magical bite. That's magical piercing for doubled to 6. Or, sorry, 6 total is 12.
12 points of damage.
12 damage for you
Yep.
as it like chomps into you a little bit. And grabs and pulls at you. A lot more fierce than you anticipated it would be.
Yeah, it's like all up in his face. He just
yeah.
does not. Elias does not. Andrew doesn't like the idea of like birds in my face. So like
Yeah.
a biting one is.
I don't think
worse.
anyone likes the idea. of just
This
playing
one will
face.
approach Galtries, and it will also take an attack. Oh, it was a natural 19. So that's definitely going to hit. That's a 21 total.
Yeah.
And
Can I use cutting words against it as a reaction?
do they have to understand your
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. It just says that they have. It doesn't work if they're immune to being charmed.
They are not immune to being charmed.
So as long as I can see them within 60 feet. But yeah, it is a. I am going to like insult them basically. So
Go ahead.
do they understand? Is the question. I guess if I can still try it.
You can always
see what
try it.
I
Let's see
decide.
what
You can
happens.
always try. Okay. So it'll
I mean,
count as one of
cutting
my.
words, if it was coming from a bagpipe, I don't care what language you speak.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna blow the
that's
bagpipes.
cutting toad.
Yeah, I'll blow the bagpipes at the same time. So I'm gonna roll my D8, my bardic inspiration die. So you expend one of my bardic inspiration, roll the dice, and I'll subtract the number from the creature's roll.
Okay.
It's only a 1.
Oh, these dice are already.
Yeah, so that's still 20 to hit.
Yeah.
No,
So
natural
through the
20.
bagpipe noise, you just hear me yell at him, You're gonna die young, but at least you'll stop disappointing your parents!
Harsh.
Galtrees wasn't sure who you were talking about, and will take 4 damage. So that's 4 HP down on you, and it is your turn. Oh, and another one emerges from the forest, kind of hissing.
What? No. But we're only rolling
May I
once.
say that goodness in you is like a ticking time bomb.
As this thing kind of latches
yeah.
onto your arm, you
right.
kind of like say that over your shoulder.
Yeah.
What action would you like to take?
I'd like to do Eldritch Blast.
Right on. Do
And-
which one?
Oh, the one that's latched on. Or
It is a ranged spell attack, so if it's within 5 feet of you, you'll have disadvantage because it's like, you can't shoot a gun while they're
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
Any of these other guys are fair game.
Yeah, let's take out one of the other ones then. The other flying.
Yeah, the other one that bit
Yeah.
Elias.
Yeah. So we'll go
ahead,
after
give
him.
Give me an attack roll.
11.
11, not enough.
Did you add anything?
I did. Yeah, I got a 5 and then added.
Dang it, I was just hoping.
So you take a shot and it just whips around you guys, and then you all somehow die to the little dragons. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Bonus action or move?
I don't have any bonus actions.
It is attacked, like it's attacking you, so it's in your melee range if you move. This is Chris's first game in like 12 years, everybody. Awesome. Willing to come out on the stream.
Longer than
Like, gotta love it.
Yeah, like 30 years. Anyway, no, I think I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're back to the top.
All right. How close are they together?
The 3 of them?
Like, could I get them in a 20-foot radius?
Yes.
I'm gonna try sleep.
You'd probably get Elias in order to get the one on Galtrees in. You'd probably get him in there too.
You heard us?
I'm gonna cast sleep at first level.
Okay.
So that will take. It'll put down sleep. That is 16. 21 hit points worth of creatures.
21 hit points worth. Oh, yeah, okay.
So they're not dead. They are
No, that's enough to get all 3 of them.
for 1 minute.
Yeah, and as this one's flying at you, you just hear these magic words, Elias, and it just like, and just like right into your face as it's like kind of dive bombing towards you, just falls asleep.
So we
Smacks
have a
into you.
minute, but they're not gonna. They can't do anything. They're
I pull out
asleep.
double crossbows, and I'm just like,
Go at it.
Yeah, and as this kind of moment, the boar kind of like gets up and kind of like whinnies as you kind of like cast this. It like kind of like looks up, just sees more magic. That's the last thing this thing needs, and it just kind of takes off.
off the cliff?
No, into the woods. It knows the cliff is there. It lives here, and these things just kind of like fall prone to the ground. What would you guys like to do? Combat is temporarily suspended.
How far is that? Is that boar long gone?
Yeah, it just took off and ran.
Would you guys like to kill these
Yeah,
while they're vulnerable?
he's out of here.
I could have cast healing word. Okay, bye.
Are we running away from them, or are we trying to kill them?
No.
Oh, these little things are
Kill
sleeping
them?
on the floor?
Yeah,
On the
they
ground?
Yeah, they're
are
sleeping on the
asleep.
floor.
Do we wanna ask questions, or do we wanna shoot later?
How about?
No, wait. How does that go?
Can they talk? We don't know if they can even
We
talk,
don't know
do
if
they?
we can.
You could do an Arcana check if
Can
you're
I do an
proficient.
Arcana check?
Yeah, do we know?
Or nature, if anybody
Yeah,
has
sure,
nature.
yeah.
That is a 19.
19?
We only need
Exactly.
one, so while they're thinking about it, I'm just gonna shoot the other two.
Better than what I got.
Sure,
There's
go
three
ahead.
of them
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
right?
And
definitely
without
like
rolls, you
I
just
definitely like to smuck
foot
one.
on, just
Yeah.
I definitely like to.
shh.
Great club, just like.
Yeah. Elias just kind of steps on the other one.
Would these be able to 19? Would these be able to understand?
No, you
and try to
you
question?
understand that these fairy dragons are a little bit smarter than like your average animal. They could probably understand that they're being spoken to,
I could
but they
talk to
could not
fairy.
respond in any intelligible way.
Yeah.
And as you look at it, you see that these are not just regular creatures. These are undead, kind of gaunt and like decaying
Can I make sure
creatures
to, like,
from the forest, and they're almost
Secure one of them just so he can't do nothing.
yeah, you got it contained. Like it's small
I
enough.
don't
you
think
got
they'd
it,
be able.
Steve,
So I don't think they'd be able to understand if we tried to question.
I can speak some stuff.
I mean,
It's
this guy
just like
maybe
it's like
speaks
an
their
animal,
language.
and they're like slightly smarter, but like a slightly smarter dog still isn't gonna understand.
I would
what
assume
language
that
do
we
they
should
speak
just
there?
kill it, and I'm gonna
What language
fire.
do they speak?
They're not gonna. I'm holding on to
they-
it. So
you
don't
got it?
shoot
They're
anything.
They're just like you're saying, like they're
Like a dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Would
I
they-
can't really
Yeah.
speak back to you. Couldn't
Right.
answer your question.
Okay,
any
so
way
I
you
could try
Can't
Sylvan,
interrogate
but
it.
they're not going to respond. kind of
You
thing.
could, yeah.
Yeah, can I try just speaking to Sylvan?
It's still asleep. Would you like to wake it up?
It'll
yeah.
take I assume it's probably waking up because it only lasts a minute.
These guys are ghosts.
She's your sister. She's your.
It is not.
Yeah, I've got it like.
I cast Mage
my
Hand.
wings.
I can drop this spell.
Yeah,
Can
okay.
I drop this? Well, I mean, it's not.
I
It's
don't know.
not very long. We can
Well,
just
I
wait
mean,
till
as
it's
you're
over.
like, can I drop that spell? You just see a mage hand just
Speaking of smell.
like across it, and it kind of like comes to and just, and it's just like looking like green fiery eyes, like almost smoking the liquid like spurting out onto you.
Well, I'm
Would you
holding
like
it
to-
away from me.
I
I'm
cast
holding it
Mage
away
Hand
from
and
me.
slap it
I'm not
on.
holding
Okay, yeah, it slaps the other way. So there's just two mage hands just kind of smacking it around.
Holding it out. I'm
I
holding
have
it out.
another.
Yeah,
I
facing
have
it, I'm not
also
holding it
mage.
towards me.
And mage hand comes from underneath.
The naked gun.
I've been.
What would you like to
try
say?
speaking in
Just
Sylvan?
very, very slapped, very, very angry.
I just feel just like what happened to you?
In Sylvan,
Yeah.
it kind of like, and its eyes kind of like dim for a second, the fiery.
Snap out of it.
I've been eating living flesh in ages. And it's just gonna constantly try and turn and bite at you, and the invisible hands that keep smacking it around every time it gets
He's talking. Want to ask me anything else? What? Why are you eating living flesh?
I think that's just what it means.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No, that's all.
Elias, ask him if he knows about the Moon Crew.
You heard about the Moon Crew?
Are they looking for me?
What's the Moon Crew?
Okay, don't worry about it.
And it just kind of like tuckers out a little bit. You can see it's just like kind of faintly wiggling, but like it's kind of like, okay, what are you gonna do with me?
Tired. Can I tie it up and stick it in my pocket? In
No loose
my
ends.
backpack? No, what?
No loose ends.
Well, no loose ends.
Well, did someone send him? I don't know. Wait. Did we ever seen these before? Like when we were kids?
No,
Would-
you've
would
seen.
I have any idea
You've
what
seen
species
the
this
yeah.
is?
You definitely recognize that the fairy dragons and like the
Yeah.
fey dragons in this area are pretty popular. It's this very magically charged environment. You've never seen an undead hissing one before. You know, they sometimes flit about at night, and it's very pretty to kind of try and chase them. Something that the kids do, but you've never seen one that like was attacking anything ever. You know that fae and fairy dragons typically eat kind of like magical bugs and other kind of like little small creatures.
So it's odd that they're. Searching
Yeah,
for
they
us.
never attack a big,
Yeah.
a large.
Can you,
beast
is
like
it like
Yeah.
it's undead?
that. It is very undead.
I was gonna say, can I just take my spear and put it right through its?
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, and as he like kind of tosses it up, you can kind of just spear it, and it is toast.
broke it.
And as the three bodies kind of like land on the ground, you see that like green liquid almost like seep out into the forest, and as it does, this slow rain starts falling, and as it does, everybody give me an arcana check, please.
Arcana?
Arcana.
5.
Stupid Arcana.
19.
I got nothing.
19.
13.
11.
11?
I mean,
So
that's
13 and 19, you guys notice, as you put your hands out, you actually notice on Penelope's hat, as the rain hits it, it almost like seems to take the color with it.
This is unacceptable.
And as the raindrops are landing on the things around
So
you,
is she looking less rainbow?
yes, very less rainbow. You see the leaves not quite wilt, but lose their color. And the trees themselves almost like get that color like leached out of it.
Because of the rain?
Because of this rain that's falling in this forest. And some of the rain, as it like collects in little bits, is starting to kind of puddle and almost like move in weird and strange ways, combining and mixing in with the green like fluid, that smoky, fiery liquid that came out of them as blood. And as it mixes and churns, you just see it almost like lunge towards you, Galtries. And it kind of inches, and as it crawls across the ground in the darkness of this forest, you can feel that cold kind of leach in, and all of a sudden all the color almost being drawn out of you. You recognize this as part of the story that you've learned from your parents' adventures in this place. And everybody actually remembers when you guys were young and your parents came back. You woke up in the middle of the night. All your parents were fighting and arguing about something that they should have never taken. They should have never touched. This same rain started to fall, and the color was leaching out, and your parents panicked. And you all packed up your stuff and fled. Some of you even left your belongings behind, your camping gear, and you all just fled this forest. Whatever this rain is, absolutely has something to do with the curse that you now hold in the form of the cup.
I readjust the straps on my umbrella backpack. It's very special to me, and I'm remembering these thoughts of my family, and particularly my dad, the famous entertainer of troops, Met Bidler, war pipes. And I just adjust my backpack, and I'm just having that memory thoughts as the rain is hitting me. But I don't want anything to get on it, so I'm trying to cover up the backpack with my other stuff.
I think we should probably get on our way. This doesn't seem like a good sign. Do we want to... I'm assuming we're heading down below. Should we scout it out first or just go for it?
Where are we supposed to go? I mean, my mom just told me to come here, meet you guys, and something about a cup?
Yes, this cup, and I hold it up.
Yeah,
We have
it
to
had
be
like
very
water,
careful. If it melts, we freeze.
And as the
What?
water hits it, you see a little bit drip away. The cup is currently at 21 hit points.
Yep.
And the rain is definitely helping it deteriorate.
So I quickly put it away.
You
Put a little
stash
fence
it
around
back in
it.
your bag. And as you guys kind of move out of the forest and come more towards the cliff edge, you guys remember your parents very strict. Don't go near there. That's a very dangerous place. You come out to this expanse as the morning kind of rises a little bit, and the clouds you see almost like driving you through the forest, coming to this cliff edge and just kind of halting a little bit, that rain basically creating a little bubble around the world that you see in front of you over this cliff edge. Down into the valley, you see these ruins kind of shattered amongst these overturned graves and caskets and sarcophagus. You see a little tiny trickle of a river that sadly my pump was leaking all over the place, so I did not have live water flow. But you see a tiny little creek in what was supposed to be, you remember, a raging river would just pour through this area and create this beautiful, lush valley. This once verdant valley is now very gray and dim. You feel like that color leaching out of it is a part of the curse that your parents may have bestowed not only on your family, but this area as well. What would you guys like to do as you come to this great cliff edge?
I can do a couple things. I have a friend I can send down below to scout it out, or we can all jump and I can help us lightly fall.
I can get myself down. Backpack. I just drop a rock over, find out if I can tell quite how far it is.
Okay, sure, give me perception.
15.
15? Yeah, you get the idea that this is about 75 feet.
So I can feather fall all of us.
Elias is gonna keep
away from the edge because he's not a.
Or
big
would
fan
we
of
like to
heights.
take a quick scout about before we put ourselves in harm's
Scared.
way?
Yeah.
He doesn't want. He's like, no.
I think we should just go down there. Myself, let's just go.
I mean, totally trust this guy. It's not even his body.
Very much. Here, I'll snap into, out of my pocket dimension, a little dragon, a pseudo dragon, who's red. And I'll tell him to head down below, has to stay within 100 feet of me. Can I get him? Or even stay a bit above the ground?
And as you open your bag, or as you kind of cast that, and he
Comes out of my pocket.
He is hit from the underside because out of your bag is fountain redemption. So the cup kind of spurts 5 gallons of water upwards and kind of pops out of your bag. Like, where are you keeping it exactly?
Just kind of keeping it in a little bag on the side here to keep it covered.
Yeah.
So does it completely obliterate that? Does it pull something
Yeah,
off
all right.
of me?
As it kind of like hits the bag and just like spurts out the sides, and you're just kind of, oh god. But because it is now a ice in water, you know that it might cause melting because it's contained in the bag, which is now
do what I
cold.
can with prestidigitation, which can chill water, only in like a space that's like a cubic foot. But I will see the water coming out, and I will just cast my magic extremely fast.
Onto your prestidigitation. Okay, the cup has lost 1 HP instead of 3. And you can kind of drain that water.
Yeah, and I'm
'cause it is
gonna quickly
5
try and
gallons of
drain
water.
it.
That's a
Yeah.
lot. It's
I'm gonna try and
jug.
That's a jug.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cooler jug. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna
and it's
try and
kind of
drain
like
that pretty
pouring and
quickly.
pouring and pouring.
Yeah, but not trying to keep the cup safe and
Yeah.
not out in the open.
And as you pull do you take the cup out of the bag?
I try not to. I'm kind of trying
Okay.
to like
Oh,
almost
yeah,
pour.
I see.
Trying to maneuver it so that you.
Yeah. You keep it in the
melt
bag, and any water that remains on it with prestidigitation is
Chills back.
instantly chilled to a cooler temperature. What was your dragon's name?
His name is Leo.
Leo.
Yeah.
So Leo pops out and kind of takes a look and kind of, and then he's like, oh, I can fly, and kind of like.
And I kind of go down and ask him, can you go down there and just take a look real quick? I'll take you out if anything goes bad. Just stay close.
Yeah, and he will kind of die, looks over the edge and kind of does like drops out of the frame, and everybody's like, and you just see him kind of fly out, and he'll.
And I'm going to grab who's near me.
Penelope.
I'm
right
gonna
next to you with-
say, can I just grab? I'm just gonna grab onto your shoulder.
Way down.
And
Her hat, maybe yeah, a little bit easier.
yeah, and just go into the vision of Leo.
Okay, and Leo's just gonna.
And I'm just going to scout around pretty much and see if I can see any different figures, any movement, any interesting forms that we can't see from above.
Okay, sure. Give me a perception through Leo's eyes, please. Anybody else like to do
20
anything?
non-natural.
20, non-natural 20.
Yes.
Anybody else would like to do something? Well.
Oh, and I'm assuming it relies on sight, hearing, or smell.
Yes.
That was lower, so never mind. I get advantage.
I'm just assessing the cloud cover to know, like, if I was to shoot my backpack,
Yeah.
like, what are my options, like, lower down?
Yeah, kind of what you see is about where they are. We got to be a little bit careful for camera. But right now you got cloud cover over here,
Okay.
and
So I'm just doing a little survey while Leo takes his.
This is about 60 feet.
And I cannot see or hear anything, and I'm not. So if you move, I'm just gonna fall over.
Okay. Whenever I do move a little bit, you just hear a little bit of bagpipe wheeze because the bagpipes are.
Well, I would only hear it from down below.
Oh right.
I can't hear, see anything.
Yeah, and he's way
Only-
too low down. So
Yeah.
with a non-natural 20, Leo sees all these ruins have kind of like mounds and turns, and there's a few kind of like decrepit skeletons that are wearing, some of them in nice armor and stuff. You get the idea from your research that these might be some of the heroes that have been to this location before.
Are you describing this for us, or are you gonna wait?
I will wait until I can see. Or I might say some general things, like I'd probably just be like, skeletons, dead, adventurers. Like, just kind of
and
say
yeah.
some like singular words,
As he kind of
trying to
cruises
pay
down,
attention
or
down below.
as Leo kind of cruises down and like takes a perch on a rock, his attention is drawn to the cave here. Almost, you guys are looking right down. It's hard to see, but the creek kind of empties into this large cavernous opening, and instantly you feel Leo's emotions of just animalistic instinct and fear in regard to
Do I feel like losing control?
You're not losing control. You just feel some of his emotions kind of bleeding through that.
Yeah.
And there's a light glint of almost that similar green light within the cave, and two eyes kind of
Does it see?
fix onto Leo.
Snap. It,
And
out of dimension and then back at my side.
Poof.
Poof,
And
poof.
poof.
And I just kind of, and climbs up onto my arm.
Yeah.
A little bit too big to fit kind of around my shoulders, but does it anyways.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
like a little bit scared.
Trying to get into your hood
like
a
just
little
trying,
bit.
Like I'm kind of leaning forward a little bit. Now I'm seeing.
Medium-sized dog or a giant.
Yeah, it's like when a dog's
Maybe,
scared or something, tries to climb on your back but really doesn't fit. Make it work.
Yeah,
Like this has
yeah.
probably happened before. I know how to make it work. I'm just gonna say, there's something, very large eyes, fixed onto Leo in that cave down there, and some very odd sense. So there is some kind of threat there. Kind of glad we know that that's there before we jump off a cliff.
And there's a light rumble of the cliff and the clouds behind you, almost like inching closer.
I think they know.
want to be in the valley so bad. There's just some kind of force almost preventing this leech, this almost undead rain, if you could.
But the rain's being like held out.
It's
of the
almost
valley.
like, yeah, it's
Are we
like
able to
almost
resist?
like reaching for your lives.
Are we able to resist, or do we?
You are, there's a huge storm just at the brink
Yeah.
here, so you're pretty sure that nobody here can control the weather quite yet.
Yeah.
And it's pretty ominous.
Should we head down below there, try and go off to a side, go off over there so that we're not going down right beside the cliff with the giant thing that's trying to pull us towards it?
We could go talk to it.
I don't know if it wants to talk. It seemed like it really fixed onto Leo in a I want to kill you type way, rather a let's be friends.
And instantly you get that image of that little fey dragon just like hissing and spitting on a lot.
It
Like-
seemed almost.
How are we gonna sneak up on it?
Is there? Can I like?
It knows
That's
we're
all you hear.
here.
Just echoing through out of the cave.
But I mean-
as you say, sneak up on it.
Well, if we jump down right into its mouth,
Elias thought it was him.
I don't think we're gonna sneak up on it, but I think it's better if we go down there a bit farther away so it's not like we don't jump into its mouth type thing.
I don't want to jump in anything's mouth.
Or jump like right.
my
Are you
way
able to
over
feather
across
us
to the
down
other
there and then-
ridge there.
Sure. Traveling normally, or would you like to?
Yeah, traveling normally. Yeah. Can I just get up to that other side?
I'm gonna follow
Yeah.
over.
Hop over
Nice.
here.
I'm gonna follow
It
over
looks
there.
like another, like right at the edge of this end here. Yeah, there's like, I don't know if you can see it from there, Tim. But like in the model, there's
Oh,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
like a two-step kind of thing.
Little
I'm
drop
going
down?
down kind of off more to
Do
the
I
side.
feel like, how far is it to that next little drop down?
That'll be.
Well, I can
20
feather
feet.
fall all of us
20
up
feet?
to 5 creatures. We can just jump.
I mean, I'm just seeing if I could just
Yeah.
make my way down.
I mean, Featherfall sounds awesome. Elias, don't be scared.
I don't like. I don't like the air.
Reroll for
Oh.
free bardic
Yay.
inspiration.
Thank you.
for,
Okay, I
that's-
think
That's
Akron,
20 feet down there.
just cast it. Just cast it on him, and I'll little push.
All right, I'm gonna cast Featherfall for all of us.
As soon as she casts it, I'm
What's the
gonna.
range on that? You guys just moved away
60
from everybody.
foot.
Are you
We're
guys
we're
following?
we're chasing
60
after
foot.
it.
Okay.
Once everyone's in range, 60-foot range, everyone.
And I want to
Featherfall.
just barrel towards Elias as soon as I feel like the spell is active, and I want to just push him off the edge.
Hold a small feather to cast.
Okay. You can certainly try. Give me a strength check, please, or athletics if you like.
Wait, what?
Both bad.
Yeah, you don't. Do you know what's coming?
I just see. I weigh 315 pounds.
Okay.
3.
And you push really hard on his calf, and almost like spin off of the cab with so much force that you put into it. It was like
can I
almost
just, like-
knocked you.
I'm gonna
back.
actually, I'm gonna lean into this, and on this spin, I'm just gonna be like, tell my story,
I'll reach out
and fall
10 feet
off
reach.
the cliff.
got feather fall.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right,
please. Try
Dex
and
saving
catch her.
throw? A saving throw or?
Saving
Because
throw
I
with
have-
advantage because she's falling really slow.
With advantage.
If Featherfall
Okay, I'll
cast
take,
takes
well, that was a good
last
one.
1 minute, so
Oh, even better.
better get going.
Just a straight Dex?
Yep.
I want to resist
Yeah,
it.
that's a 22.
She wants to
You want to
resist it.
resist? Okay, go ahead.
You want to resist me catching you?
Or acrobatics, I guess, would be.
It's still bad. He grabs me.
Okay, yeah. So
Like,
you
by
catch
the
her.
face. I'm just like, like by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? And you kind of woo, bye.
And you fall.
His hands smell like.
Oh, I forgot my tape. Falling. Yeah, you catch her. But Featherfall is cast.
Yes, Featherfall.
Okay,
is
so
cast.
you guys feel that like as you're falling, like tell my story, and you just kind of like slow down, and you're like, oh, and you can
What?
kind of see like a little magical outline has kind of encased all of you guys.
Priscilla, what are you doing that for?
We can all jump now. We have a minute to jump and you
Penelope!
won't die.
My mom was Persephone.
All
He
right.
doesn't even know my name.
It's been a while.
I
How am I
think I
supposed
knew
to remember a name from like 20 years
Persephone
ago?
War Pipes.
Yeah. She was really great, right? Kind of a bench.
All right, what would you guys like to do? You are being held by Elias.
Elias, just
Elfrey,
jump.
what are you doing?
Jump, 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 jump.
Oh,
jump,
I'm going.
jump.
I'm jumping.
I'm gonna hold on to Leo and jump.
Okay. And Leo like instinctively starts
Yeah.
like flapping his wings, but kind of like.
I don't want other people to bump into.
Where would you guys like to land?
Almost like
First.
below that larger cloud, kind of to my left, a bit more to my left. Yeah, about there.
Up.
Try and direct as best I can. Yep.
I would like to try to. So I have Featherfall on
Yes,
me.
you do.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm gonna pretend that I.
Actually, if everyone
And I'm
doesn't
just
jump
gonna
at
try-
once, it's 60
I'm gonna try
foot
to climb
range.
down using my I don't know, strength or acrobatics down to that first ridge, that ledge right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one right
Okay.
there.
Are you counting
Are
that?
you still holding? I say like you guys all win at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, can I say,
I'm gonna wiggle up his shoulders. I want to be like the way that Leo is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's
Easily
totally
done. Galtries, where would you like to be?
You're just. you're
I'm
small,
down
right?
just near Akron there.
Halfling.
Yeah.
I'm less than 3 feet
kind
tall.
of land next to
Yeah.
your, like kind of softly land on the ground next to your cousin, and you guys can kind of see some of the things out in the world. All right, what would you guys like to do so high in the air? Now more than 60 feet away from them. So you no longer have Featherfall on either of you.
Oh, we're 60 away from the
Oh,
cat.
we
We have to
From,
stay
from the
close to
caster. Yeah. Right? Like
Fine.
we gotta stay within a 60-foot
or is it
bubble.
Yeah,
60 foot
it's
range?
60 foot
Okay.
range. But if they jump and then they come into my range,
That should work, yeah.
that would work.
I'd say it would.
But I don't know
still
if you
be
guys would
effective.
know that. You would just feel that you don't have Featherfall on you.
I do not know that.
Yeah, I'm.
So it depends on your own intelligence of magic whether you would realize that.
Nope.
Or you might think that the spell's just dropped since you don't feel it. Or I mean, I could just yell.
Could I possibly? I'm gonna just want to like.
Oh, I'm gonna cast message
Okay.
to Penelope and say, if you jump, Featherfall will act partway down. You'll be fine.
And you receive
Elias!
that message. And you
Jump,
hear back.
Jump, 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 jump.
In your
jump,
brain, you hear
jump.
this. You can't hear it.
I'm just yelling at him. Jump, 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 jump.
God, fine. And
I am ready with my backpack that if this jump goes poorly, I'm going to shoot it at the cloud.
Okay.
I'll.
Ready to action.
I'm gonna grab Penelope and then jump.
Jump,
Okay.
Close.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, to jump off that edge.
I know, I'm scared. Where's my wisdom saves? Well, 18.
Yeah, you also
Oh,
did
nice.
receive
Yeah,
my message.
easily done. You close your eyes, and you just hear.
Can I jump
Penelope
down
chanting.
to that secondary, that ledge to your right? Yeah, right up there. That's where I would like to be.
Okay.
That's where Elias wants to be.
You're killing me here.
Yeah.
Okay, right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Stay in here.
And you land there, but that I don't think is within 60. Oh, the top of that would be. So just right at the last moment, you kind of feel it catch you, and like,
Yeah.
and you kind of land on your butt a little
just
bit.
Barely.
He doesn't know how to spell.
Yeah.
You also didn't hear my message that it would come into
know,
action.
exactly, I did. I was
Because
just
it
like-
went straight to
I was
Penelope's
just gonna
brain.
jump down, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Whoa!"
It's like ear.
Yeah, you're like, I can make that.
That was sweet.
Yeah, and everybody's okay.
See, we're
And then you
fine.
feel another rumble. And you see over the top of the edge, the clouds press in deeper, almost like still the tendrils of the clouds, almost like funnel clouds, like reaching down and dissipating slowly. And you just hear you hear a voice from inside the cave. Cupbearers, you bring a great prize. So good of you to return.
Y'all,
And
y'all hear it?
All shakes. You guys really feel that rumble. And even across these rocks, you guys have a little bit better view. You just see like a flash of green. Come, complete your mission. And it like seems to go deeper into the cave.
Can we tell how deep it is into the cave?
I would say
Like
you
how
guys
far it would
definitely
be?
not, because you are too far away and the sound's going that way.
Yeah. Can I
You
like?
just kind of hear it echoing out into this like small valley.
Can Elias peek around the corner and see what's?
You would have to climb down a little bit and take a peeky.
All right. I'm gonna stay up there for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What action would you guys like to take? You get the feeling that whatever is in there isn't going to stay in there waiting for you for too long.
Would we rather go towards it or fight out here?
Are you shouting that?
You're just talking to
I'm
this
talking
guy.
to,
Galtries.
or actually, yeah, I'd probably, or I'll message. I'll message you again and say, would you rather go towards it or wait till it comes towards us?
Hey, Elias, they're sending us messages. yeah, they want to know if we want to go in or we want to stay out. I mean, we got to do something. This thing's kind of crazy. What do you want to do?
I don't want to freeze to death.
Right?
That would suck. But do we gotta?
Better to die a hero
What do we gotta
than a
do?
coward.
What do we gotta do with the cup? I don't know. What are we doing with it?
Oh. Can I send you something back?
You can reply to that message. Well, I heard all your reply there, so you'd have to wait till
Yeah.
I send. Maybe I'll send you something back. And I'll be like, also you can send a reply back. I can just hear what you're saying for the first 25 words.
We don't know.
I kind of turned to him and say, they don't. Do you have any input?
Well,
Ru-
One
Rufus?
thing that we haven't talked about yet is something that I'm carrying with me,
Yes.
and that is this storm strand. And it's a very, it's a elaborately decorative metal rod with a purple hue, and it allows me to place the cup on top of it. There's a section, that's correct, right? There's a section
there's
for
a
the
little
cup
like
Yes.
fixture.
to
on
fixture
top of
onto it. And I'm wondering if we pull that out and connect the two, perhaps we could draw this out from the cave if it's what this being is looking for, rather than having to chase it into the cave.
Is there a way that we can travel up to be next to these two? So that we can speak without having to message?
You can absolutely climb up.
Yeah.
Or I guess we
Or-
could come
or-
down.
Or maybe I'll say,
Bridge
can
them
you guys
down.
come down here so that, because we're trying to discuss whether to put this on the
Elias,
rod.
they want us to go
All right,
down.
fine. We can scramble down.
And I'm going to send another message
Should I
just
play
in my
bagpipes
brain.
while we travel? Do you want to
Yeah,
hear some tunes?
I'll just scoop up.
I'm gonna say something in my brain so that
still
you
like
can't
on my
hear.
shoulder still.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
like do some like. I'll just like. Is it like I could like surf down?
Yeah, I think it's got a good enough
Yeah, it looks-
slope.
it looks
you
like a
can,
nice
you can
slope there.
certainly try to.
Yeah.
How would you like to do that? Acrobatics or athletics?
I mean, I would prefer athletics, but I think it's more of an acrobatics thing.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna Legolas slide down.
Yeah,
the
let's
steps,
Legolas
you
slide down the thing.
Okay.
looking all super
And you're gonna
sweet.
play the bagpipes for us.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
gonna be an amazing, amazing
So how's that?
spectacle.
Are you giving?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What, about you what? Huh? Oh, that's good. Athletics?
Yeah.
No, acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
21.
21. Oh, and it looks so sweet.
Yeah, I can like
running
as
down.
you
I'm
come down.
doing like 1 foot kind of
Did
thing.
you apply your
That was I rolled an 18 and I got.
yeah, and you slide down and you're gaining speed and like you like the bagpipes are like speeding up a little bit as you're kind of like okay, and you kind of like jump off this rock and land right here safely. And Penelope, you kind of like finish the riff
Oh, yeah,
in
a
like
little-
a land like.
And a quick prestidigitation for like a snare drum and
Yeah.
cymbals at the end, like.
That was so awesome.
And you just
make those
hear
noises? That
this
was great.
guttural noise come from the cave behind you. Just pipes.
Oh,
Very,
I
very
think-
angry.
Interesting.
And with that, as the four of you land and kind of like look at each other, this green light just kind of comes rushing forward and into the air. You hear a great howling kind of take up
crap.
the.
Oh.
And above,
Well, that's a big.
right above this once raging river, is a very slidey guy who needs some snot tape.
I believe in you.
That.
Yeah, get it that way.
Ooh, that was good.
And you see this skeletal form, this almost like serpent-like creature with these kind of grotesque necro wings and this like growling face that is just oozing this magic and these two fiery green eyes and this kind of smoky haze filling its void of where its body once was. These two arms kind of extended and it just hisses right at War Pipes and that bagpipe. Clearly this memory of those items as it just howls out into this valley. As it howls, you feel the clouds press in and that dark green energy kind of crackle across the sky. Cupbearers! Come and play. And it just starts like spinning around in a circle. And as it does, that green energy collects and shoots out into the ground along these ruins. Lightning striking, this green flashes all around you guys. What would you like to do? You'll have 1 round before combat begins.
All right, team.
Would anyone benefit from being 2 times your size?
I'm already big enough.
Not me.
And have extra strength? Anyone benefit with attacks?
I mean, I would like to. Tim, is there any way I could get like an elevated position and hide somewhere?
An elevated position and hide?
Yeah.
Those two things
Those
do
two
not
things?
coincide
Yeah.
right now because it is much higher than you can
Got
get.
it. No, I don't want to hide from. Well, I guess yeah.
Well, what are you hiding from? Your like real
I
life
don't know
problems?
yet. I
That's
guess
why
I-
we're playing D&D.
Yeah, I know.
Deal with them, bro.
Yeah, maybe I'd like to. Are we worried about? We're not worried. Okay, there's things.
Few
we
moments,
shoot
guys.
down.
Let's go.
I'm
You
like,
know,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
worried about taxes.
I'd like to
like-
try to get up, maybe a little bit elevated on maybe on the other side of the map there, if I could. Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of come up
Wait,
here.
we
I
got-
mean, you
we
can
got
go
30
under
feet.
some of these
We got
things
30
if
feet?
hiding is your prerogative.
Maybe can I like get like hide like behind a tree? Is there a tree around I could like?
Well,
right
from this
beside?
guy, I mean, you could like kind of tuck under this thing.
Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, kind of in a little.
All right.
little
Yeah.
ditch,
You
I
kind of
guess.
like duck in. Give me a stealth roll
Well, that's what I'm
and
good
your
at.
initiative roll, please.
Stealth roll.
Anybody else?
I would like to do motivational speech at 3rd level.
Okay.
So I turn to my crew. I look at my longtime, once childhood friends. And I have all of their eyeballs on me, which is my favorite thing when everyone is watching me. But I connect with each of you in turn, looking straight at you. We were children, but we're not anymore. We were just regular people, but we're not anymore. We're heroes. We are descendant from greatness, and our parents defeated this evil. and they might have caused some problems, and they were imperfect, and they totally forked us up. And I know that we've all had to deal with all of that stuff since then, but you know what? We're not them, and we're better than that, and we're gonna fix this, and we're gonna save this land, and we're gonna bring color back, and we're gonna save all the little monsters. And the hardest part about falling down is not that you hit your butt on the ground, but it's getting back up!
And the lightning strikes, almost like illuminating that everywhere the lightning strikes, so the color is robbed. But this bright speech, this bright color, and this very bright character seems to almost bring a squeak of that daylight through the coming storm. And you guys feel it in your hearts. What are the effects?
Okay, motivational speech.
Oh.
5 creatures within range, so all of you, including your little companion if it's needed.
Yep.
For the duration, you gain 5 temporary hit points. You have advantage on wisdom saving throws. If you're hit by an attack, you have advantage on the next attack roll you make. Your advantages go away if you lose those 5 hit points.
You get advantage on the next attack.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So
It lasts 1 hour.
Can we move and act, or just action?
Yeah, you can move and act. Like, you
Is there
basically
any
get a
way
free
I can
round.
get within 30 feet of it, or I'm assuming
Of
not?
it?
Yeah.
You'd have to get like right here, so I don't know
Okay,
if you
no.
can make that.
All right. Can I cast Minor Illusion?
Sure.
Just like 30 feet off of us, almost near a ruin, and make the image of Penelope just kind of farther away. A little bit,
Sure.
as far away, kind of like in an obvious spot where it can be seen, or kind of coming out of a ruin, so it looks like they could have been hiding, like it didn't just appear.
Yeah, well,
of,
he can definitely see Penelope given this
yeah.
big speech, like right dead center in front of
I'm
him.
just gonna throw another Penelope there.
Okay, sure, yeah. We'll say that this little die here is Penelope peeking around the corner at it, and kind of like.
Cool. So what?
Reroll for Elias as well, courtesy of the chat.
Nice. So what I'd like to do is I would like to take Galtaries, and you see this in front of you here. There's like a big, I don't know, like a little bit forward. Like hide behind. No, the other one. Go toward. Yeah, hide behind there.
The wall.
The wall. Yeah.
You could probably make it to this corner.
That's where I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Just head into there, and then one thing I would like to do, if it's possible, is this magic wand that I have that I spoke of earlier. There's a little button on it, and if you press it, it just holds in midair, and you can't move it. I think it's about 8,000 pounds or something like that. So essentially, it's just like solid.
That's the same thing that attaches to the cup too.
That's the same thing. So what I'd like to do, Tim, is just like put it behind me, press the button, and just like kind of sit on it.
Yeah.
And just like get it.
Okay. Yeah, you are now sitting on the immovable rod, just slightly off the ground. I take it.
Yeah, maybe about yay high.
All right, everybody, roll initiative for me, please. What was your check with?
It was what did I roll? I think I rolled a 2. The stealth check, so it'd be like 11.
And did you re-roll?
Reroll
from.
I didn't have a chance to use
Roll
my
again, my
reroll.
friend.
I didn't have a chance to use my reroll from before, so I just use that now.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. I rolled a 19, so 28.
28.
28 stealth.
Stealth
And
or initiative?
No, stealth initiative for everybody
natural
else, and then
20.
initiative.
Natural 20 for 22.
Whoa, again.
Advantage. Why am I only getting 20s for initiative?
That's good. Don't worry about that.
18.
It's fine.
18.
13.
13.
Only because
14.
I rolled at advantage because of my crossbow. Warning!
All right. Akron will go first as this creature spirals upwards, laughing maniacally. It kind of comes to rest. Its, its kind of jowls, or what would have been its jowls, flaring, its eyes lighting up, the ground shifting beneath everywhere that lightning has struck, the clouds pressing in. Your first act.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use my Shimmering Veil to cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Okay.
That will last for the 1 minute, no matter what.
No matter what. So yeah, it will not
Does
drop
that count?
even if-
That does count as concentration, or does it because
no,
it's from
it just
magical
exists
items?
because it's part of your item.
Alrighty.
Not a concentration.
How far away am I from it? About
That is about 80 feet.
80 feet. Alrighty. I am going to cast Chromatic Orb at. Let's do first level. So that's going to be a roll to hit for
Give me a
myself. Ooh, that
it will
is
go
a
in there.
13. 13 to,
13.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
All right.
And as you shoot that chromatic orb, it like kind of goes into the cloud that kind of encompasses its body, and you just see it come out the other side and smash across the rocks.
All right, and I'm going to move 30 feet towards it.
Towards it.
Yes. Oh, and do I need to roll initiative for Leo? Dragon?
I'd
Or
say
do
he
you want
goes
act
on
on
your
the same? Okay,
He'll
so I'd
just
say
act when you act.
it's going to move with me.
Yeah, because he is not invisible.
Yes, and is going to move because it has a 60-foot fly speed, and is going to move 30 feet, kind of towards, like down, not towards it, but away from me. So it's kind of on a triangle with from me and it over farther that way. Yeah, around there.
What's his travel?
60-foot fly speed. So
yeah.
we'll come with me 30 feet, and then we'll go 30 feet
And
away
just
from
keep
me.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, psych out. Nice. It's gonna kind of end up a little bit close to Penelope's illusion.
Yes.
Awesome. The creature kind of like flares up and just starts laughing. So many heroes come to my river to die. It is delicious. And out amongst where those lightning strikes hit, 2 hero skeletons will animate. One here and one here. And those skeletons will be added to the initiative order. You see them kind of crawl out, pulling out their melee weapons and growling as best they can. Their eyes green, their body, the what's left of their flesh just dripping with that green fluid. And it is going to fly down towards bagpipes.
Not bagpipes.
Or war pipes, sorry.
Either are. Not war pipes.
Bit of both.
All right, that concludes that. 18. Who had the 18? Was that? Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Roll.
And I will cast
14.
So,
Dissonant Whispers
all right.
at him.
Okay.
Is
that's a
my
save?
so that's an action. Is my backpack a bonus action?
Everybody's heirloom items are bonus action.
So as soon as my action is triggered, I want a bonus action GTFO with the backpack.
Okay.
I will aim for that cloud behind me if the range hits. That looks like it might be too far.
Yeah.
I could
you're-
run a little bit back
Yep.
and then hit it.
Yeah, it's not quite in melee. It's kind of hovering above
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Go
So
ahead.
I whisper at it, "This is about to be the worst day of your life, but I don't have the time or the crayons to explain it to you."
Oh, crap.
And I cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level,
Savage.
and it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I like crayons.
17.
No crayons.
It succeeds.
Delicious.
Okay, let me just double check. On a failed save, it still takes psychic damage.
Okay, roll it. Damn.
Okay, so it still takes 8 psychic damage on the failed save.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it succeeded. Wait, what does it do?
It succeeds, yeah. Does it just not take any effect?
On a successful save, it takes half damage,
Okay.
and it does not have to move away from me.
For 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's one more dice from the higher level, so an extra 3.
Extra 3. 7 damage total.
So
6 damage total. Because it's split in half.
that was already half.
Okay.
The 3 is already
7
half.
damage.
I rolled the 6 the last
Nice.
time. Nice. Okay, so it takes those extra points of damage, and then I am already like backing up while I'm doing it, and I'm just gonna like trigger the backpack. No look.
Yeah, as soon as
button
you get
push.
to the end here, it's almost like you're gonna fall off and just.
Yeah,
and it
I'm
makes a
aiming
little
for that
noise.
cloud, and then it's like with the bagpipes, but
Yep.
then I hit it, and then a grappling hook just shoots out of my rainbow-colored backpack right into that cloud, and I'm suspended there for this turn.
Okay. So I'll say you used 20 movement of your feet, so you have about 30 feet of
That's great
grappling.
because I only have 25 feet of movement, so
Yep.
I'm basically maxed out.
So you are now, you're now about
I'm
30
floating
feet
up in the air with my family heirloom, which is called the Stratoseeker. Half bagpipe, half grappling hook backpack.
And the grappling hook, when it opens up, is like an umbrella.
Big rainbow
like
umbrella.
shoot it like and like
Yeah.
blast it out.
Yeah.
So now you are suspended by your backpack 30 feet in the air.
Okay, well,
All right, 14. Who's 14?
14's me.
Elias.
Okay, I would love. What do like?
You are hiding under this rock. You currently, because you're so well hidden,
Yeah.
can only see this guy who's kind of crawled out and is very unaware of you.
Okay, I would like to perhaps take a snipe at that guy.
Sure, yeah, I think you can see him kind of
Yeah.
from your
If-
little
do I have,
crouch
like-
spot.
Is it half cover or?
Um,
I got a full.
yeah, I'd say,
just
yeah,
right
I'd say
through that-
because you are hidden, it is in half cover from the sarcophagus.
Okay.
So that'll be a +3 to its AC.
His AC. Okay. I guess I will take a shot at him. Where's my thing? Actually, no. Yeah, I'll attack him. Yes. With my longbow, and I rolled a 2, so I get 11.
And it skitters off the side of that.
Stupid. I'm gonna shoot again.
Okay,
That's a little better. 24.
24 definitely hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me some damage.
Da.
So it kind of like sees that and does that classic like skeleton zombie like, huh? And kind of like leans in a little bit closer, giving you a better shot.
Oh, and I also get a bunch of what else?
Send more heroes.
4. It does. That does 7 points regular and 1 point psychic damage to him.
Sorry, what?
8 points. So 7 regular, 1 psychic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 8 damage. Yeah, and it kind of hits it in the jaw, and its head just spins around a few times, and kind of like cocks its head back into place, and its just eyes are right on you. Your hiding spot now spoiled.
Yeah, that's okay.
What would you like to do?
I
Still
would
got some
like
movement and
to.
some bonus.
Yeah, I would like to maybe get.
So I'll say it's
How
about
about
half
a
your
ditch?
movement to get out of there, just because you're
I've got
prone.
45 feet. I got movement
Okay.
to spare. I'd like to get up the ditch and kind of work my way maybe up like the hill. a
Yeah,
little
this
bit.
way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that way there. Yeah.
This way.
It's just easier for me to see that.
45, 21, 2, 3, 4.
Sure. Yeah.
There you go.
And then it would probably be it for me.
All right. Galtries.
Yep. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to cast haste on myself.
Okay.
Allows me.
Oh, you need to take lightning damage before that happens.
Oh, right.
Friend.
My apologies. Oh, yes, of course.
Yes, it
My
needs to be
apologies.
charged first.
Okay, so let's hold off on that. What I'd like to do though is I'd like to peek around the corner from where I am and focus on the big giant guy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and hit him with some Eldritch Blast.
Let's see it. That shot.
So 12.
12 is a miss.
12 is a miss.
So you shoot, and it just kind of like and kind of turns back towards you. And quite like your parents, are you? Anything else you would like to do?
I just look at him and I'm like, you may be fearless in this world, but there are other worlds. And it'll come around again.
I rule there too.
And I kind of duck back in and
Yep.
lean against my.
Yeah, you can use your movement to go a little deeper if you want, or anywhere
Yeah,
else.
yeah, that sounds good. I'll just sort of duck back there.
Kind of duck back, now clean out of sight of this thing.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Are you gonna leave the immovable rod there?
It's still, it should still be where I left it. Like,
Yeah.
so it should just be.
I'll grab something.
We're doing great, guys.
This is
We're doing
your
awesome.
immovable rod.
No, it's
Not a lot of like hits or anything, but you know,
We're doing.
I'm having fun.
Have fun.
Because yeah, it would be a bonus action to click it again and take it with you.
Right, which I don't believe I have. I don't have a.
Yeah, you have a bonus.
On because it's.
Because this is the new start of a turn. Yeah.
Copy that.
So
Okay.
you could take it with you if you want.
I think I'm cool with just hanging out where I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
The skeletons. So this one sees you go up there. He's gonna try and follow. 5, 10, 20.
Get here, skeleton.
That's an 18 to hit.
Got me.
Got ya.
You'll have advantage on your next attack.
Oh, I got inspiration too. Shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Where's it?
11 damage.
That's just straight.
You have the temporary hit
Yeah.
points as
Yeah.
well.
Well, yeah. Piercing damage or slashing damage. He's got a sword. And then this one is going to come after. Who's he see? He sees you up there. Let's see if he wants the piece of that. He's got a 2, so he thinks he can do it. He's gonna come around here and try and spend his turn climbing up. He's gonna try and get to you.
None of them noticed the illusion. The ones who haven't seen Penelope.
No. Well, this guy got attacked by him, and he can't see the illusion.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out. That's it for the skeletons. And Penelope, you get a roll again, my friend, in this round. And then we also have a tip up your cup geyser. So another big blast comes
Can I
surging
try
out.
and turn it? Can I put, do I have a second of warning?
Give me an intelligence roll. Seeing as this is the
God.
3rd time this has happened tonight, you gotta get the
that is
drip,
a
drip.
18.
Yeah, you feel your bag like getting like
Can
wet,
I
and you're just like,
try-
oh.
Can I try and almost put it upside down to push myself up?
Yeah, totally. You can do that. And you're gonna
Launch myself in the air? Yeah, is
so
there
all
any
of you
kind
guys, you just see a burst of water
Look
just
how
come
down.
out from underneath, and you just get launched up.
Yeah.
And you'll go up about 20 feet.
20 feet? Is there any kind of rocks I can,
You
grab
can like
onto?
aim it over here to kind of like lower that.
How high is that other rock that they were on before to the right?
This
yeah.
one?
Can I get
that's
a bit
not
up of
enough
that?
space.
Okay.
You can only get to about right here-ish.
Yeah, I'd probably just try and get up onto a rock type thing. Like use it as momentum instead of it throwing me off. Like
Yeah,
just try and
totally.
control it.
right.
And then is it my
Yeah, and then it'll be your turn as you
am I-
land kind of like, oh!
Am
And
I
the
with-
water kind of falls, and you just see it look towards where that geyser came from.
am I within 30 feet of it?
Yeah.
Can I cast suggestion?
Yep. you can try.
And just say, I suggest that you retreat and take a nap.
All right.
And that's a wisdom save,
Wisdom
DC 15.
Fails. And it kind of hearing your voice, not sure where it came from, just like, where's that? The cup, I'll get. Ah! And it's going to kind of pull back
Yeah.
this way and towards its cave.
And its concentration lasts for up to 8 hours.
8 hours.
And
it
it
can
must-
save every round, though, can it?
Yes.
Suggestion's not that powerful.
No.
First level.
Yeah, I believe every round.
Yeah.
Not
And the game is over, guys. You did it. You cast a first level spell. Right on.
Well, that's what I think happened.
Right.
It says, it actually doesn't say they can save. If I did mention them taking a nap, so it says until the
Well,
action
it says
is
like
complete.
suggestion, right? It's like
Yeah.
retreat or
Yeah.
like you can't cast somebody to
Okay.
sleep because that's a spell
Yeah.
itself. So it'd be like
So until the action is complete.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to retreat. It's going to
Yeah.
retreat back into its cave.
Yeah. And then bonus action. Do I see how far am I from any of the skeleton dudes?
You are about 50 feet from him and 80 feet from.
Can I move 20 feet to get within 30 feet of one of the skeletons?
You would have to do a little jump because you're on this like kind of outcropping rock right now.
Do a jump.
Can I try and do that?
Yeah, sure.
Do a kick.
And I am invisible.
Yeah.
keep forgetting that. So am I within 30 feet?
Give me an acrobatics check for that jump. Because you are a nerd.
9!
So
Checks out.
yeah, I'll say you kind of like
Oh, wizard!
go to jump and you like slide down the rock a little bit and
Yeah.
you kind of almost like press between these two rocks. You didn't quite make the jump.
Okay.
I didn't take any damage, but you're a little bit wedged. We'll call it for like
Yeah.
brevity. You're kind of like prone. So
Okay.
it'll take half of your action or half of your movement to
Yeah.
stand up. Next turn.
Nailed it.
Do I have any movement left at the moment? 'Cause I didn't take any
You
movement.
can kind
I
of
just
like
used the geyser.
scramble. Yeah, well you.
Like I didn't have.
Oh yeah,
any-
yeah. 'cause
I
it's
didn't
not
use
even
any
your
movement.
turn. Yeah, totally. You got enough. I'd
Yeah.
say that only used like.
So if I
10.
can get within that,
get-
where is the other skeleton, like relative to other people?
This one
Yeah.
or this one?
The one closest to me. That
yeah,
one.
he's here. Now he's about 20 feet away from me.
Can I use my shove as a bonus action to push them, kind of almost try and push them off of that?
Sure. Yeah, with your
Push 5 feet, and that's a strength save, 15.
Where are you?
Send a gust of wind. Kind of on that rock below. 14.
14.
That's a failure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so as it
with a
like, kind of like.
gust of wind.
Yeah, this gust of wind as it kind of like crawls up, like almost like the knife in its
itself.
teeth, like looking up at Penelope.
get
Like,
you.
oh yeah, getting closer now, and it just like gets blown back and tries to scramble and will slip and fall off of that onto his butt, and take 6 damage. Nice.
And that is all I can do.
Good turn.
All right, and he is going to go in there. So what was it? He has to complete it and then he can make saves?
So he can't save, but has to do so if I keep up concentration until it's fully retreated. So I don't know how far back, or if it would be
Right.
stay back for a little bit and then
Okay. Yeah, you guys don't know where it goes. He disappears into the cave. And it's quiet.
Except for the skellies rattling about.
Yeah, the skellies are continuing. They are not retreating.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
However,
So I want to. I'm
Penelope,
going to
you're
be
up.
releasing the pack. So I'm heading down to the ground.
'Kay.
Trying to look super cool while I also one-hand
Where would
crossbow.
you like to go?
I want to land on the rock there, but I want to one-hand crossbow the
Oh, on the way down?
skelly on the way down.
On,
'cause I'm
so
just
here
like,
for that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Oh,
that's
you,
my
remember you got roll again, friend, so you are inspired.
That's great. Worse. So it's a 17.
17 hits.
Sweet. So they take 7 points.
Ooh, that
Piercing
one.
damage.
What does it look like?
Oh my gosh. I mean, just like rainbow, a tiny beam of sunlight just breaks through the clouds as it hits my umbrella as I come cascading down. A little bit of the rain just like sparkles off of me that I, do what I can with magic all the time around me. So just like little prisms of light, and it just like as like one of those lens flares kind of things just hits
Yeah.
across its vision, it just sees me like, and I'm just like, you're not a complete idiot because, some parts of you are clearly missing. Straight through an eyeball socket if there's even one left.
Not anymore, as that bolt just kind of smashes into its faceplate. It just like, the head just kind of like shatters off of it, and it just kind of like takes a few steps and kind of like sticks its sword in the ground and almost like takes like this like heroic kneel down, like, finally, I am released.
I'll hit the ground as dexterously as possible.
Yep,
But
not a problem with the grappling hook on this terrain. And you would still have about 10 feet of movement left.
I feel pretty majestic on the high ground. I've never been tall, so I'm pretty excited.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna turn to look at as much as I can clock towards everybody else.
Awesome. Elias, quick.
My turn. He's in 5 feet of me.
Yeah.
Can I pull out my great club?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to take out my great club and smack him in the torso area.
Let's go.
Yeah, I rolled a 4. So 10.
Nice. Sweet. So you like go to swing at it, and you just didn't really
I'm
quite
gonna
see
use
it.
my inspiration on that one.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 10, so 16.
And it like kind of pulls out its shield, and it looks like it's going to deflect, but you're just like, you got no muscles, brah.
Yeah.
And it just goes right through the shield, kind of kicking it off to the side. Give me some damage.
Plus and plus 8 points of damage.
8 points. Yeah. Okay.
For my first attack.
Yeah.
Remember, I got 2 attacks.
Yeah, he's dead already.
He's still hanging out.
Yeah, he's got most of his health left.
Okay, yeah. For my second attack, I guess I can only attack. So let's give him a little punch. Or what they think? Oh, 7 with the great club is 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits. Yeah.
Definitely hits. Sweet.
Gotta tee him up, and it kind of gets dazed a little bit.
This one's gonna be like
Coming
Gonna
around.
do
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
just finished.
Test the weight a little.
We just finished our softball season, so
Yeah.
I'm like smacking things. Oh God. Oh, that's a 3 points.
3 points of
Roll
damage, not
one
quite
on
enough.
D8.
Oh yeah, and you knock out a bunch of its teeth, and it kind of like head just spins a little bit, and just like, and kind of looks back at you. It's only got like 4 teeth left.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's probably it. I think.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. No movement, no bonus actions.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Okay. How far away am I from that skeleton right now?
This one?
Yeah.
You're behind the wall, right?
I'm there. I don't know.
65 feet.
He's got sight on him, I think.
65?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just about 60 feet. I cut my pencil to 30 feet.
Cool. Yeah, I think just from where I'm at then, I'm going to go try Eldritch Blast
Okay.
again.
And as you do that, you feel something stir inside you. Some other voice pressing as that magic channels through you, and you reach out. How do you cast it without your spellcasting focus?
With my spellcasting focus?
Do you have the components for that spell? I'm just razzing you, dude.
Oh, sorry.
The rod is like your
Usually
Right, the
you
rod.
need
magic
the rod.
casting item, but you left it behind.
can cast
just
out of
giving
his
you a hard
butt?
time. Yeah,
Right.
you can cast however you like.
All right. So the idea is I'm just like staring at it, and I'm
Yeah.
just going to be like, when you see me again, it won't be me. And I just like throw everything I got into him.
Okay, let's see it.
And it's going to be a 21.
That definitely hits.
Cool. And then, so I'm looking at
Were you saying that to the skeleton?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Elias was like. You talking
Wait! You're looking you're looking this way. I can see. But
And he's going to take 9 damage.
what does that look like? He's going down.
That looks like I sort of look over at him, and I'm expecting him to like look up and plead with me. But I can tell he's already talking to his
4
god.
teeth loose in his head. Oh.
And I just like let it fly. And where his sort of head was, it's nothing but just flesh and bone and blood.
Skeleton, there's no
Just scatters
Well,
everywhere.
exactly. It's just bone.
And as it
It's
does that, it's like
bone. Less bone than there was before.
yeah. But the way that the Eldritch Blast like erupts around his head just looks a bit like the viscera of his head exploding, and just kind of like splashes you a little bit on the face. Some of that green ichor kind of like lands everywhere, and again its body just kind of stubbles back and like takes a knee in its place. And as he does that, we're gonna go to break.
Whoa! No!
Right on, and Galtrees, yeah, you feel that inside you. You feel that magic pushing forward. You were without your spell focus, and it doesn't matter because there's just such a charge of energy. And we're going to find out what that all means when we get back in a few short minutes.
Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh!
Fell down.
Welcome back to A One Shot or Not on a Filthy Quest Line. You're watching us live on Twitch or a little bit later on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. We are in the throes of an epic boss battle, but instead they cast suggestion and told him to retreat. So that's what he did. And you guys laid waste to his skeleton minions. And right now we're in a little bit of waiting, kind of a lull in the combat. So I'm going to ask you guys to kind of roleplay for a minute or two while we see what our big bad can get up to inside his efforts to retreat. And we see one of our friends has returned. A little bit different than how he left. You fulfilled your promise you made to that skeleton you blew his head off.
I fulfilled the promise. And now that you see me, it is not me. But it is me, because for the first time, you are recognizing Galtries in his true form. And he says, I have been behind the red curtain, cousin. Elias, Penelope, it's so good to see you guys. How are you?
I'll come like moving up into
Yeah, you guys can kind of...
Look at your face.
conversation range.
Yeah.
You look
You're
different.
glowing.
man.
Yes.
You're glowing.
Yeah, you look.
How are you feeling? Are you caught up to this point?
And you cannot actually see your cousin at this moment.
Oh yeah, it's just a voice, but you recognize a little dragon
You're
nearby.
invisible, and I have a thing that you gave me, Capri. All right.
Ah.
Invisible.
Yes, I'm just like hearing
How long
the
does
voice.
invisibility last? Oh yeah, I guess I'm still, because it's a
1
minute. So, I'm
You got a
still,
few seconds left.
just a voice. Yeah.
I'm just very happy to be back, and I'm ready to like fight the battle with you guys.
Well, do we have some time to strategize? Because that thing's gonna come back at some point. I just told it to go retreat, and it listened.
Like long enough we could take a bit of a break, or is it?
I don't
like,
think we have
what's
time
it
to
good for?
rest.
Elias is
know.
kind of like limping a little
Would I
bit.
know? Would I have any idea how long it's gonna stay back for? No.
No idea where it's retreating.
Do we
to,
have any
where it normally-
strategizing? Because we're gonna have to fight this thing. How are we gonna fight this thing?
Well, we do have this rod and this cup, and we have yet to join them together.
Do we
I don't know
what
if
happens
this-
when they're joined together?
Yeah, you definitely, the two
Yeah.
of you would absolutely know. It's kind of like a family, like this is what you guys do.
Yeah.
Your family was the protector of the cup, and it would clasp onto the top of this rod and just sit there in
Does it
his
do?
parents' vault.
Does it do anything, or is it just like a
It
display?
just keeps it cold. It just
So it does keep it.
It does keep it cold. Remember, when you hold
Yeah.
the cup, it keeps you cold. When you're holding the rod, it has like a cold feeling similar to the cup
All right.
itself.
I do bring that over to the rod. I wasn't so sure
As
about
soon as
giving
you
it
pull
to
it
your other
out.
account.
And I rolled a natural 20 on my save.
Oh.
You just hear.
While they were doing that, can
Putting
I
it
still
back real
healing
quick.
word Elias?
Yep.
Okay. While they were, I'm just gonna do a quick
Yeah.
healing word.
As
Wait.
they are exchanging, are you guys gonna combine the two?
Uh,
As soon as it's out,
Yes.
you just hear
Just
this
really
loud,
quickly.
this
Yeah.
green
Both of us.
flare come out.
11. I'm gonna cast it at second level.
Sweet.
Are you still invisible though?
yes.
Okay.
11.
But you can you see the cup?
Only not until you're not holding it. When you're holding something, it's
Oh,
like
right.
engaged with you. So it is
Can I get Leo to kind of circle around my form so you have an idea where I am?
Right.
And I'm just gonna say,
climb down a little
he's
bit?
circling around me right. This is where I am. You can
And
kind
you
of guess where
probably
my
take
hand
it
is.
to-
Yeah.
Or yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give it to Leo.
Okay, Leo will grab it and kind of take it over here.
My small little dragon has the cup.
And yeah, you want to stay up here? Okay,
sure.
what is everybody's positions? You get the idea. Buddy's not gonna stay
So
down.
can I tell when my spell drop? Because I'm concentrating on that spell, and I'd like to
Mana
cast
check.
another concentration spell. So I don't know at what point, but I don't. Natural one.
Yeah, it's gonna work all year.
But like, because I'm concentrating on it, can I? I don't want to drop it, but I also want to
I
cast
think at
another
this
concentration
moment,
spell.
your focus is more on like
Yeah.
on the cup
Okay.
and Leo giving Galtries the cup, and just like that little tingle in the back of your mind is just like, I really hope that's Galtries.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So we're expecting it to
So we
come out.
connected
Yeah,
to the
you
cup.
guys again will get another moment before it comes out.
I would like to hide.
Okay.
Perhaps, how far can I get, maybe back up that ridge that was up before?
This one?
By just my regular movement, kind of 40, but yeah, this is good. Can I like
feet?
hide in those trees that are down there?
Yeah, sure. Give me a stealth roll. Penelope, what would you like to do to prepare? As you just hear it, you see the green light growing deeper and deeper and deeper, and you just hear that scream getting louder and louder.
Is the duplicate of me still there? Was it
No.
concentration?
Concentration, right?
No, it's not concentration, but
It
it
only
only lasts a minute. So,
Okay, so it's gone.
I
Okay.
would say
It's
would
on.
it be
It's
gone?
on the brink. It's still there.
If I'm still invisible, it's still up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to like stand next to my duplicate.
Yeah, so you could probably, because, yeah, say
Can I roll my
hoping
stealth
that I
and then
mean,
see what it is, and if it's crappy, I
So
can.
I'll maybe switch positions. You guys can put the illusion here, and you'll go here.
yeah.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna use.
Actually, I'll recast it if, oh
Okay.
wait, does that take my, do I just have an action to do right now?
Yes.
Or do I have enough time? Okay,
Yeah,
so let me
you
just,
got basically a free turn.
How far is everybody away from me? Sorry.
Pretty far. 70 feet, 60 feet.
I did my
60
math
feet to
slightly wrong.
Galtrees. Yeah, 55 feet to Galtrees and Penelope, and 60
Oh,
feet.
geez. Can I say that when I was closer to them,
Yep.
I could cast Pass Without Trace? Like, it would maybe get some of them within the trace,
They have to
radius?
stay within 30 feet of
They
you,
have
my
to
friend.
stay within 30 feet?
Yeah, it's like a 30
Choose
feet
within 30
bubble
feet.
that
Yeah,
moves with you.
bonus.
yeah, we have to stay for,
I'll cast it on myself,
Word.
where I am.
Okay, get
So I'm
that
gonna
cast.
so that's plus 10. So 20.
All right, you Galtrees.
Yeah, so what I'd like to do is there's a wall a little bit further back from where I'm standing, closer to me, away from you.
Are you grabbing the rod? To put
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Sorry, well I already have it, right? Because we put the cup on it.
Yeah, you
Yes.
went and got it.
Yeah, so I have it, and what I'd like to do is just like retreat a little bit closer to me, actually, like towards camera, and yeah, and hide behind that wall. And basically, I just want to like set up I want to take the cup and the rod and just like set it low to the ground, press the button so it's hovering maybe like a foot above the ground, so it's well hidden from this.
Oh, okay, you're gonna stash it.
Gonna sort of stash it, and then I'll take sort of refuge just behind that wall there.
Okay, yeah, and it's just kind of like floating in the rubble.
It's just
in
yeah,
front of you,
it's locked basically because I've pressed this button.
And you can like take a piece of rubble and you like put it on it and kind of balance it a little bit on the rod. And you're like,
Right.
got it. Like, yeah, it's like.
So my total 36 for stealth.
My goodness. Were you ever here?
I mean, I would like to. I'd like perhaps to surprise the person, the creature.
Okay.
comes out, but
Yeah. It is. Oh, yeah. You guys all
does,
used your
I
actions.
do.
Yeah. You went.
I am going to,
You have a little bit of movement. I'd say you could use that for Leo or yourself, or split it.
I'm going to cast Levitate.
Nice.
So that's going to be dropping concentration on
on
suggestion
Yeah.
and keeping concentration on Levitate 20 foot up on myself.
Oh, 20 feet.
As an ability being an air genasi.
Floaty McFlutterson up here.
I believe, yeah.
Busy Floatyson.
Yep, 20
Make that
feet.
combat 3D.
And then I can
Why
use
not?
my movement to go up or down as
simple.
well.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Your entire movement. So
Yeah.
that's it. 20 feet is where you're
Yes, and then I will keep. Where is Leo right now?
gonna be. Behind Penelope.
Because that would be my action, so I cannot snap him out. I will move him so he's kind of. If I can go above that ruin and kind of almost on him. Yeah, I'd say like there. Yeah, so it's kind of like trying to keep him out of danger's way, but still there if I need him.
Give him a little bit of lift here. He's not quite on the ground.
There we go.
And as that happens, roll inspiration again. Penelope, you have another roll again, my friend. Inspiration. The creature just comes howling out of the cave. How dare you! And kind of flies up. And he kind of takes flight up here, high above, close to the clouds. And as it closes in around him. It's just framed perfectly in the lightning. This fury, this anger, the audacity of these cowards, these feeble heroes in my valley. They come to take what is mine. They come to take all that I have had. Roll initiative.
19.
17.
17.
14.
Ho-ho.
Nice rolls.
Should save some of those for the combat.
That was cool.
Wah, wah.
See, I'm starting to get it.
That thumbs
And the
up.
great creature burning with this necrotic energy. You see the cloud almost like leeching into it. Those lightning strikes that were robbing the color of all the ground around you, and the forest and the life force. It just flow into the beast, and it almost like grows in volume and size. The electricity just charged through it, and it just looks down to you. You return after so many years with my cup. How dare you, after you've done this? And it flourishes itself again, the lightning ripping across the sky, striking the ground in 4 different places this time. You see 4 skeletons rise from their wall, and they kill the big bad, and the game
It falls from the cliff.
yeah.
He just had a little. Oh, that guy fell.
That's a really bad dexterity roll when you're like, I'm menacing on the cliff. Whoa! Who put this banana peel up here?
Roll, we'll say, yeah, that's about right.
All right, yeah.
I'll get to him.
Get away from
And the clouds darken behind it, and it just looks towards. You can see it searching the battlefield, looking for Akron.
I'm in.
And it sees Penelope.
Which Penelope?
Pipes! You don't know. And it's going to dive down on the illusion and try and attack it.
Holy.
So it was worth it after all.
Oh, that is a 25 to hit. Unfortunately, the minor illusion cannot be hit by anything, and it just kind of like smashes into the ground.
Can I drop my... Am I able to just like drop it?
It would cost you a reaction, but sure.
You know what, I won't do that.
Yeah, and it just swings at it and just beat by a cantrip. And it's very, 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 very upset. And you just see it kind of flare up again. Anybody underneath
I
a
kind of have like
cloud?
an internal like, yes, I thought that was
You
not going to
are
work.
Kind of underneath a cloud.
Kind of under a cloud,
Give
okay.
me a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw,
gee.
please, to not lose any color.
Any color?
Yeah, it's going to rob you of your color.
Oh, I got a 9.
9, that is a failure.
Yeah.
We got. Ooh, I need a D4.
I'm not really colorful as it is.
Do we still have the motivational speech up?
If you haven't lost, Andrew doesn't, although his next attack roll would have had advantage, but because you lost more than 5 hit points.
Oh, if you lose more than 5 points.
You permanently lose 2 HP. You lose 2 health, and your maximum is reduced by 2 as your life force is drawn out
Yours
of you.
are still active.
And you just see that like green energy kind of like pulse through you, and then just arc out to you to the giant dead creature, and you see it reinvigorated. All right.
That sucked.
That was its turn. 19. Who's 19? Oh, we got 2 19s. Higher dex with my 19s.
My dexterity is 16.
I think we were both 17s.
Yeah,
I think
we
that's
were
what
17.
Oh,
19,
19, 17,
17,
17,
Yeah.
14.
You get 14?
Okay. Okay, who's got, oh, you got higher dex, I assume.
I got a, plus 3 dex, 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Penelope, you are up.
I watch all that happen. Watch him attack the duplicate of me and smirk a little bit like, wah, wah.
Yeah, I'm
Please.
visibly like, yes.
Yeah, I can't see you. I sense that
Visible
you're doing
flip
the, like,
off. Yeah.
Invisible, just like.
as you're invisible. But I mean, I hope that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter
Okay.
at our friend. And I'm gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, why do paladins wear chainmail? Because it's holy!" And cast Dissonant Whispers at level 1.
Oh snap!
Oh, rip. And they need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Tasha said he's laughing.
As he makes that wisdom saving throw, stream. The cup is over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
It's
just
finally not my
there's just like
problem.
it's like completely hidden, and you just see the like
Immovable rod.
like it just looks like somebody's going to the bathroom
Right.
behind the rubble.
You just
and just
hear
like
that,
this little stream,
like double
1
take.
gallon of water just.
My nephews would think this is hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
That's an 18.
He succeeds.
Okay. Anything happen if he?
Double checking. Last time I totally messed this up.
Elias, you're on deck.
Oh wait, no.
No.
Do you have to see the creature to cast it? I think so, right? Creature you
I
can...
have to see it within range.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you have stepped out. And
I had to.
gets
I
the
had
idea
to
that
lean out.
Could be
to sass.
laughing, but just not prone.
Question.
Right?
Depending on what it thinks of her
It's a lean
joke.
and sass. I can still think my jokes are funny. These are jokes that have been workshopped and performed on stage.
It doesn't have to be because of the magic. They could just enjoy the joke.
When I took that,
yeah, no enjoyment.
when that lightning hit me, was it? I lost 5 total hit points.
No, you lost
my
2.
max. A 2.
2 from your entire, like 2 from your health,
From my total,
and 2
5.
from your max.
Oh, okay, all right, got
Just
it.
not
Okay.
cumulative, just 2 altogether.
Okay, got it.
I will bonus action. Oh, who can I even see? Because I can't see you because you're invisible. Is anybody even within 60 feet?
You can't, unless you can beat a 36, you can't see Elias.
If you're healing word and I'm no hit points.
I'm
30
picking up
feet? Nobody's
60
within 30 feet.
And it's 60 feet for Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
It's okay.
60 feet? Yeah, everybody, well, the only person you can see is maybe Galtrees. You hid though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
kind
you
of.
guys are all. You
He
know
needs
what?
health rolls.
I do that thing where I'm like, "Hey guys," and I look around, I'm like, "No one, no one, you mother," and I'm just gonna like, I have 25 feet of movement, so I'm.
Or
just gonna,
you can see Galtrees because his stealth sucks. He's just
I'm like
on a
this.
rock.
I'm like this. Hi.
You
the crouch in
see
place.
the water come out. He was hidden, but then you just see him like, oh shit, like trying to stop the water coming out of the cup.
I will not
Elias-
use Bardic
Elias is in a
Inspiration
bush
for
just
that.
like,
but I will move. I will move 25 feet to hide behind the
That's
wall if it's
something
possible.
No, don't. That's not how you do it.
Sulkily, I will walk that way.
Yeah. All right, Elias.
Okay. There are bad guys. There's a bad guy down there.
Yeah, this guy is awake. I just can't really reach all that.
Oh yeah, use that pencil. Nice.
Bapu.
Yeah. I will.
So
And
there's one here, one here, one here, and one here.
big bad. I'm gonna take a
bad,
shot
yeah.
at the big bad. I'm gonna
right.
use favored foe on him.
Who's your favorite foe?
He will be my favored foe.
Oh,
My
nice.
favored foe. I'm gonna try to. Okay, wait. Actually, wait. Let's just. I have to hit him first, so let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that was a 19. Plus, I'm shooting with my longbow, so that's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Yeah, so that hits. So I'm gonna favorite foe him. Does he know that I'm there?
I don't know.
Did I surprise?
know?
Did I surprise him?
Yeah, he is surprised.
I mean, like,
he has no idea that you were there.
No, he has no idea. So I get.
He has just finished
Okay.
retreating. He came out, and all he saw was Penelope.
Because I have like, if I
mad
surprise a
jokes.
creature in with an attack in the first my first turn in combat, I get extra damage. Is that applicable?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great, sweet. Okay, so I hit him. I'm
You
going
do
to
some
hit
damage.
him.
Why not?
I'm going to use all my things.
I mean, you'll be the one that probably dies. So.
I probably will be. You're talking to me, right? Okay, so I'm rolling this, and I'm also
Galtry or up next.
so I got
And then
that's one
you-
for combat,
skeleton.
surprise attack, favored foe, dreadful strike. I'm rolling.
Let's go. Get paid.
I'm rolling 5 dice.
Love it.
Yeah, 5 dice to hurt this guy. 10,
Math time.
21 points of damage.
What's that?
21.
21 damage, my man.
Finally. It's the best thing I've ever done on One Shot or Not.
Elias.
It finally worked.
Yeah, so as you kind of like get an angle on it, you just see it thrashing around where he thought Penelope was, and just smashing it on the ground and just like looking around, like just smashing the illusion, just so mad. And he just and it just like sticks into one of its green eyes, and it just kind of flares up and almost like dies down for a second. Give me a perception roll.
Oh, okay. I still have another attack after this. Too.
Yeah, I know.
Perception roll.
I remember now.
Yeah, you remember things. Perception, not good. 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Right on. Did that damage. It smashed it in the eye, and it kind of like turns to look for you, and you just see it like kind of like with one of its like kind of smoky ethereal hands just like push the arrow into its eye, and then the fire like rage up and just hisses at you in your tree.
How about another one, bud? Oh, Jesus. No, I rolled a 2. So that's.
And as you do, its like tail kind of whips up and just slaps it away, eyes just fixed on you.
No.
All right.
I'm
movement, bonus action.
Movement.
You, I'll say you're about 15 feet up in the tree.
In the tree?
Yeah.
Can
They're all like high. Full.
Can I get a little bit farther up? Oh no, I don't want to be underneath this cloud either. Yeah. Can I?
Don't forget your heirloom items, baby.
I know. What could that get me like?
You got 45 feet with the heirloom items, and then you can use your movement as well.
If I get up to the top of that ridge right up
one?
there, closer to me.
This one?
Yeah. I'm still under that cloud.
I'd say if you're like over here, you're good. So that is it's 45 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Let's use the skyward leaf.
All right.
And I will take out 3 kind of, what are they, glass?
Yeah.
The glassy planty things, and just kind of like flip them out into the air like you would use it, like when you're like a card trick kind of thing.
That's awesome.
And take a. Can I jump onto that first one?
Yeah, I'd say yeah. It's
And
not
takes
quite
a
accurate
massive
to math.
Bounce and.
And you want to land up on here?
I would like to get kind of up to the top.
Okay.
Yeah, up there, and everyone's still kind of in range. I would say.
So yeah, these magical items can be thrown out, and they're just 3 4x4 platforms that springboard whoever jumps on them up without using any of their movement from each one. And then I'd say you use about 10 movement.
Yeah,
to
just
jump
kind of
to
like
the
get
rock.
in a good position where I can. I'm not directly underneath that cloud.
Yeah,
that
you're fine.
Zap me, and also have like pretty good.
I mean, you don't know if it can move the clouds. Probably.
I don't want to move the clouds. I just want
it
those
can.
to be there. Okay, cool. I think that's.
Okay, stop flexing.
That's me. That's me.
Awesome.
Single rock falls.
So I turn
Is minor illusion.
I turn my gaze
Yeah.
to the big fellow,
Yeah.
and I'm about. Is that 60 feet roughly?
That is exactly 60 feet.
Okay, cool. So I'm really interested in this thing's connection with the cup and cold, freezing. So rather than go Eldritch Blast this time, I'm going to attempt Chill Touch, which I also have 240 feet, so he should be in range. So yeah, I'm just going to try and fire that at him.
Okay.
Spicy.
240 feet
So
range on touch.
11, so 17.
Right.
That hits.
That hits. So basically, we see like this ghostly skeletal hand just like come out, and I will roll. It is.
And you feel like as soon as that hand reaches out to grab it, you almost recognize it a little bit. It's somebody else's hand, who we might have met a little bit earlier, kind of coming out, and this like fiendish-looking skeletal hand just kind of grabs onto it, right in its smoke heart.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Yes.
Which, as it grabs on, and it kind of almost like absorbs that energy, because it is necrotic damage, is it not?
Yeah. It should be.
Yeah. Just say
Sorry, I don't see where it says that,
okay,
but
I'll find it. No worries. Boo, chill touch.
oh, I'm sorry.
Voila.
Necromancy cantrip.
Necromancy
And
cantrip.
necrotic.
Yes. So,
Sorry.
as
Yeah,
it kind of
necrotic.
grabs on it, you just see it kind of like wiggle away. It almost absorbs a little bit of that damage, being necromantic
Right.
itself. Like you get the idea that it is very much like this kind of necrotic creature. So that kind of damage it only does have.
Yeah, I see. Interesting. Okay.
Learning.
Yeah. Well, that's something to learn.
Yeah.
So now we know
Okay.
more.
What would you like to do?
Um.
The cup is still suspended on the movable
Yeah,
rod.
it's just hidden. It doesn't know that it's there still, right? I don't believe it ever saw me. It never saw me put it there.
You're right, it
It was
didn't.
away, so it should
You
just
know-
be. It should still be hidden. Because I think it's important that we don't let this thing get near the cup. That's,
yeah.
But yeah, so I'm happy to sort of just stay where I'm at and keep a watch over the cup.
All right. Okay, that's it. We are over to Akron. You are still invisible, floating above the creature.
How-
Its head kind of hasn't turned towards you. You are completely invisible to it.
How close is it to the other skeletal figures? how
This
close is
one
everything
is
together?
only about 20 feet. This guy is about 50 feet. This guy's 60 feet, and
Okay.
that guy is 70 feet.
I'm gonna try and cast Tasha's Mind Whip
Okay.
at second level on Big Boss.
Okay.
That's an intelligence saving throw
Ooh.
of 15.
Mind whip him.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a
talking about?
natural one.
Ooh.
Doom dice. That was,
so-
that was the first low roll I've had on those bad
So it
boys.
takes some damage, and also on its next turn, oh, those weren't great rolls. It only can do an action, a bonus action, or movement.
Oh,
one of the three.
That's
One of the
cool.
three.
Only one of the three.
Woo!
And it takes 10 damage.
10 damage. Nice.
That ain't
And
bad.
what does that like kind of look like?
psychic
What's the
damage.
vibe on that?
I start
Does it
to
come from you,
psychically
or-
lashing out at it. I kind of, it doesn't expect it, but kind of turning its brain, messing with it,
Okay.
and impeding its movement.
Well, you know what? I'm not even going to roll.
Got
That
a
was a
migraine.
natural one. He totally has no idea where you are, though. It just kind of.
Yeah. Just almost like
migraines.
trying to like in my brain like twist his brain around and mess.
Yeah. And
Physically
his
move them?
eyes go blurry, and you guys actually see it. You don't see anything else. You just see it like reel up and almost like lose a few feet of levitation, as it kind of like reaches for its head and kind of like pulls at it. You think it maybe what you did? Yeah, that was awesome. Sweet.
And then bonus action. Are any of the skeletal guys within 30 feet of me?
Yes, this guy.
That one, is it near any of my friends or is it
No.
anything?
They'll hang out.
Just
No, Penelope, Godtreys, and Elias.
and can I move to get within 30 feet of anybody else?
Anybody else? Well, you are within 30 feet
yeah.
of Skelly Boy here.
Okay, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna try and push him backwards 5 feet.
Okay. Go ahead.
And that'll be a strength saving throw. Actually, push him towards the big boss.
Can you pull, or is it
I
just
can
say
do
push?
either way.
Okay, nice.
I can shove them towards or away.
14.
That will fail, so it moves 5 foot in the direction of skeleton boy.
Cool.
There we go.
Nice. Psychic blasts. It will try and
Messing with
where you are,
everyone's brains this
and
round.
it doesn't know. What
And then, can I move up 30 feet?
Yep. Oops.
Like vertically upward?
Yes.
Levitate.
You got levitate?
Levitate. And I am concentrating on that
Yeah,
if I
look at
take
that.
damage.
Oh,
But also, they can't see me. Ooh, fancy maneuvers.
nice.
It's kind of some maneuvers.
Yeah, that fits perfect.
Thanks, babe. All right. It is the skeletons. So skeleton here will turn and come towards you, Godtreys. This skeleton will come towards Penelope. This skeleton will also join that one with its dash, so it doesn't have any more moves. And this skeleton, just in its confusion, will also attack the minor illusion. Ah, how about you?
There's 4 skeletons out there, yeah?
4 skeletons.
Nice, okay.
I honestly did not think that
one
was
attack on Gautries. Yeah, this is the most misses. That's a 5 to hit. And then one on Penelope is a 9 to hit.
My AC is 14.
Nice. So these guys kind of come lumbering up, and Gautries, you just kind of like, and it just like swings and just kind of like and you're just like, okay. And Penelope, as it like comes up to you, it kind of like stabs at you, and you same kind of thing, just kind of like slowly lean out of the way, and it just like kind of sticks in the rocks and kind of pulls its thing out.
Bro.
And we're back to the top. So the creature is still just reeling and just heroes. It will. Who does it see? Gautries. It sees Gautries. So it will cast its paralyzing ray. Actually, no. I'm going to roll for that. Babu, babu. There you are. 1d4. Who are you? It says a 3, so that is my card.
Is this casting a spell? Just for my knowledge.
Yeah, it's action.
Okay.
So it's going to cast its lightning ray at you.
Okay.
So that'll be
reaction
18.
cutting words.
Yep. Go ahead.
I will roll my last one. So I use one of my bardic inspirations.
Mm-hmm.
It subtracts 8 from its roll.
Whoa.
From the attack roll?
Yes.
That's
and
10.
As I yell at it, it's lucky you were born so cool because I was just born a liar.
But I just got an inspiration
Oh.
for the big bad. All right. Natural 1. Oh, damn. So it misses. Definitely nice. Yeah, knocks it down to 10. And as you do that, it just hears war pipes just lay into those bagpipes. And just like you can see it just wince like, ugh, and it just careens off of you. I'm actually going to do a little chance roll on a percentile to see if it
Bad guy.
smashes into the Skelly boy.
Can I see bagpipes from where I'm sitting? War pipes, sorry?
Yeah.
So I just like look out to war pipes and I'm like, you know, Penelope, where we're from, there's always, the birds sing a pretty song and there's always music in the air. And I just give her like a big thumbs up.
And the lightning careens off, missing everybody. Oh, it's so mad! And that is a reroll for Elias as well. Roll again, my friend. So mark that up.
That's another inspiration.
And as that all happens, the lightning careens off to the side. It's fountain on the cup. So the cup just blasts it. And it's actually going to blast this guy. He's going to come take his feet out and kind of knock him prone a little bit down there in front of you. So he'll have to use his movement to stand up. And because of that, it's only one turn.
For what?
Your effect?
Yes, I believe so. It is just
And Tim, I am all out of bardic.
on its next turn.
Copy that.
Yeah.
It gets one of the 3, either action, bonus
For the
action.
sake.
All right. Sorry. Yes?
Yes, just one turn.
Okay, great. Boop, boop, boop. That was it. Miss. Penelope. Then Elias. Then Gautries.
All right. I'm staring into a skelly right next to me, so I'm going to turn around and do a little crossbow.
Skellies.
2 skellies.
You are flanked by Skellies.
Skelly
course.
boys. No
And are they within 5 feet?
They are both within 5 feet. Only one attacked last time because the other one dashed to get to you.
If I use the Warpipe grappling hook to do bonus action move, will I take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah. You will be leaving their range of combat.
Yep. Okay, I will still do that while I fire a crossbow while escaping. So, pew, and then.
Okay. Are you going to wait till you are not in disadvantage range for a ranged weapon
Yes.
within 5 feet?
Yeah. So as soon as I'm far enough away that I can
Okay.
fire.
They will both take swipes at you.
That's fine.
One hits with a 21, the other has a 10.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll take that damage.
Ouch.
And I will fire the crossbow.
7 damage.
Whoa! Woo! Oh, that's
Ah, sweet.
That's so cool.
3 and 4. Okay. And I will return fire with a non-natural 20 on my crossbow.
Oh, this is just doubling your movement, right? Because no clouds.
Yeah, double my movement. So I can escape pretty much. I want to stay out from. I don't want to go under the cloud, but I will just escape backwards towards between those two rocks that are shaped like to your right.
These ones?
Yeah, between those two.
These guys.
Those two, yeah.
Boop.
I'll go back that way. He will take 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Skelly 3.
Awesome. Anything else? Action, bonus action, did it.
That's it for me.
Okay. Is that as far as you want to move? You do have 50 feet, so you can go a little bit.
Yeah, I want to go farther. I want to still stay within range of seeing the action. Maybe I could move between those two rocks that are sort of shaped like upside down C's.
These guys?
There you go. Yeah. Because I want to keep eyes on Big Bad.
Okay.
Perfect.
And that'll put you. Yeah. Well,
Can I be?
within
I
range
want
of
to.
this
Do I have a good feel for how far they could travel in a turn?
Yeah, you got about 30 feet.
Okay, so I want to be like 5 feet farther away than I think they could move in
Sure.
a reasonable amount
Yeah.
of. So like a little bit back. Perfection. Thank you.
And that'll put you like 25 feet in range of this cloud. Awesome. Elias.
My turn? Yeah, okay.
Oh, and at the start of your turn, one pops out of existence, and you just feel it kind of pop back into your bag.
I would like to shoot at my favorite foe.
Sure.
I can get him from here, can I?
Yeah, definitely.
I got 150 feet range.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask a level 5 ranger if they can hit.
Drop.
Is it too close? Yes. That's the only thing that can stop.
Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna shoot him.
Need a sharpener?
I would actually, but that's fine. 25 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, he's super hit.
Yeah, I got him. So that's a D8 plus 2 D4.
Gultry's your next.
These D4s.
Right after that.
Yep.
Let's get this stuff. Get him.
Do it.
Shoot him. Oh, that's okay. 9 points of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take it.
Damn.
Can I
Bing bong.
move down that hill a little bit towards everything else?
Like
By
down
40,
this way?
40 by 45 feet? Yeah. Can I get kind
Yeah,
of like,
give me an athletics or acrobatics. Well, how are you doing? How are you getting down?
I would like to try
I mean,
to
you could
like.
boom, boom, and then try.
Can I get back down there with use my little bouncy?
Yeah, I'd say like this one is actually probably here. Yeah, that's
And I can drop down safely. I don't want to get all the way
I don't
down
know.
to that plateau. Maybe I'll get closer to that ridge that's closer to you, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah, like boink and then boink. Yeah, over there.
Okay, I'd say use give me an acrobatics check or athletics to like kind of
Can I do
use
athletics?
that force to jump.
Can I use that
The
left?
extra difference.
Oh, I rolled a 19. So 25.
25 acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay. Yeah.
So I
you
just
kinda
like,
just
like Hulk land kind of thing.
yeah,
crack
big
some-
big cloud
crush
of
some
smoke
rocks.
kind of pushes out.
I would like to take another shot at my favorite foe.
Do it up.
Dirty bone dragon lizard guy I hate. Oh man, I'm killing it today. There's an 18.
18
So
hits.
27 to
yeah.
hit.
Oh yeah, 27 definitely hits.
And then another one with
Yeah, you get the idea that when it like kind of powered up, it like its AC lowered. It's now bigger,
sweet.
but he's hitting a bit hard.
Ooh, yeah, heck yeah. 14 points of damage.
14.
Oh. Big numbers.
I rolled a 6 and 2. I got rolled 2 4s on 2d4s, which was nice.
Tibble's numbers.
Got that, not far from Tibble's numbers.
23 on the turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds pretty good.
And I guess is he close to the ground? Is he on the ground?
No, he's not touching the ground, but he's about 10 feet from it.
I mean, I'm wondering if I could use. okay, I have a spell, Ensnaring Strike. It says if you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines, etc., etc.
Before the spell ends.
Some
Did
stuff.
you cast that spell? Is it
I
an
mean, it's a
action?
bonus action.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm just being, is he out of range for that, like, or can I get up and get him?
What's the range on it? I'd say I'd give you 20 feet.
Range is
Well, isn't it
just
ensnaring?
when I hit him with a weapon attack, actually.
Yeah. Go on ensnaring. It's like it's like the arrow explodes into like a bag of rope.
And then he
thing,
kind of
like a net.
he also takes a d6 piercing damage at the start of each turn, and he's restrained.
Okay. That's a
yes,
strength check. Strength saving throw.
13.
It's another natural one.
Oh, sweet. You're rolling like I am.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm switching. I have like 9 d20s over here, and I'm like
I took
gone
the feat
through all of
bountiful
them.
luck in case you guys rolled ones, but I mean.
Yeah. You want to help me out? Like,
He's restrained.
all right.
And at the start of each of his turns,
He can
take
try
1d6
1d6 until he breaks free.
damage, and then
Oof. Yeah, so it like just kind of like tangles him up, grabbing onto some of the bones that are like loose, and it just kind of like as he tries to like unfurl and spin.
Is he large?
Yes.
He has advantage on the saving throws.
Ooh, my man. Thank you for the honesty.
does
That is on strength 15.
Oh, he gets out then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so as you see him kind of like tangled up, he just kind of like releases outwards and it just rips all that entanglement apart and he just turns and snaps to you. Very, very, very upset.
I tried.
Oh, nice.
He's drunk. He can't even.
Nice.
That's it.
All right.
That's all I got. I used all the things I had.
Yeah, you juiced it. Galtries.
Okay, so what I'd like to do, if possible, is I'd like to disengage the cup and the
Okay,
rod.
bonus action.
So hit that button, and I'd like to. There's that gray box just to the left there. I'd like to, if it's possible, can I run towards that wall? And as I do, I drop the rod in there, and kind of hide it, just like.
Okay.
And then.
Give me just a dexterity check. So
Dexterity?
just straight up your dexterity.
8.
As you drop it in, like you kind of are in the movement, in the moment, and you kind of like let go, and the cup kind of like kisses off the side and takes a little bit of damage.
Sorry.
It will take 4 damage. A lot of
4 damage. Oh no!
Basically, as much damage as it can take at this moment. It is now at 16 HP.
Okay, so I keep going and hide behind that wall there.
This one?
Yes, but in view. Sorry, the other wall. The wall. Keep going towards
Where
you.
there's 2 cells.
The big wall. Yeah, just right there. And so I'm just sort of like partly concealed from that big guy.
Yeah.
And then
Can.
I'd like to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Shatter, which requires you to do a con saving throw. And it's 14.
Fails.
Nice. Okay, so you're going to take 4d8 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Punch him in the
buddy?
face. Punch him in the
Do
face.
I need a d8? Is that a d8? I might need a d8.
There's an extra one.
Thank you very much. So you're going to take, 4 of these. So
The lucky rainbow dice. Don't fail me now.
Actually,
Nine.
next turn.
You have one, probably.
Ability will
Yeah, I was just
That's
about to
okay.
say that.
Oh, yeah.
I think
You already
about
did.
time.
yeah.
I
was
totally.
thinking
You can
in my
use
head.
the other one in whatever you want.
So he ended up taking 9 damage, or it took 9 damage.
Yeah, with those few attacks, some two big attacks and a good land on that, he's looking pretty hurt. Some of his bones are looking a bit looser than they were. The cloud is kind of like dissipating. What does that look like?
Well, sorry, the shatter is actually like a loud ringing noise, like envelopes the big bad, and Yeah, he's just.
So it's just this
It's
like.
just like basically like
Yeah,
he starts
as
hearing
you're
this
running.
noise and he's like listening, just freaking out. Like, where is it coming from? Where is it coming? But he can't really tell, and he knows it's like almost inside his own ears, and it's just like.
Oh
destroying
yeah,
him.
like right inside of
Pulling
its
him
head.
from
Like
the
yeah, it's like bone head.
Yeah.
And it just kind of like you just see it reel back, and it's just like, oh, it's that brain shit again. And it's just like, nope, bit different. And you just hear this impressive crack, and as it like echoes out, there's almost like a shock wave that like moves the clouds back a little, and it just like blows the smoke out from it, and it kind of like rings back, and its eyes trained on Elias kind of like turn, but as it turns, you just like whoop, like right behind that that stone wall, and you're a little bit out of sight. You can't see it, and you assume it can't see you. And you just hear it wail like, "Ah, where is my cup?"
That visualization of the clouds going around that.
Yeah.
Top tier D&D, man. Top
That's
tier. Come on, it's okay. Yeah, it's still working.
Akron.
How far?
Yeah, and as your
Yeah.
turn starts,
And right
you
away, I'm
feel
gonna go
it.
bonus action. Bonus action, I'm gonna be invisible again.
Okay, yeah, your invisibility
'cause
drops.
that's two.
Somewhere your ring fell. I don't know.
Oh.
You are invisible again.
How far am I from where the cup is right now?
Oh no, I dropped my 30-foot pencil. There it is. Ooh.
Like 90?
Yeah, like 85, 88.
And how far are
Did you
all-
see it? Did you see that drop? Give me a
was
perception
gonna
roll. Give me a yeah. Let's see that because you know, you're
That was my perception.
Pretty slick.
That is 10.
pretty slick. 10. I don't think you really know.
I didn't
You know,
notice.
you saw him move
I was probably
that
paying
way,
attention.
So
Okay.
you know that he is there.
Okay. So
That loud ringing just kind of
Yeah.
rocked you, and you're just kind of as you like reconfigure, you're just like, I know where he is.
how
As
close is
Roz-
everyone to the big boss? How close is all the skeletons?
All the skeletons.
Yeah.
This one.
Like
10
how many?
feet.
How many can I fit in a 20-foot radius? Just one of them and the
One
guy?
of them. Well, this guy, if it's a magical effect, that can pass through walls.
It is. I'm going to cast Fireball.
Okay.
But I am using my scribe ability. I'm going to change it to psychic damage
Whoa.
Because-
psychic.
because I know that is worked. So as I send kind of just a line of magic, and it explodes in almost like a purplish blue color, and it looks like an explosion, but then almost impedes on itself as they feel like they're exploding from the inside.
Ooh, crazy. All right. Well,
And-
what's that? That's a dex saving throw.
That
for
is
me,
a
right?
dexterity saving throw.
I will use my inspiration for the big bad. Thank you, chat. I see you guys keeping me alive against these monsters. Awesome. That is dexterity would be 22.
So only
My first
12
roll
damage
was
to that. And what about
8.
the skeleton?
The skeleton, yeah, fails instantly. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely.
So 24 damage.
24
to
damage.
That one and 12 to the boss.
Whoa.
Didn't roll great. Use D&D Beyond to roll because you
Yeah.
have to count 8d6.
Definitely. But he will take half damage.
Half damage, so it's 12.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Nice. That was good.
So as it like sucks in, and you just see that like, and like almost he's trying to like pull his head away from that explosion, that internal explosion, as it's like drawing in all that energy, all that like psychic energy. You see its eyes like dim down, and it almost like as if it's gonna drop, and then the flames light again, and it keeps itself aloft, barely.
And I'm going to move diagonally this way up. So because it saw my location briefly.
Yep.
So I'm kind of moving diagonally up. Yeah, about there.
Up here.
Wherever I can go
I
for
don't know what I
30
can do for
feet.
that. Here we go. Let's try something crazy. Nope, too big. Ooh, yeah, maybe that. You first. You second.
This is bananas.
Oh, yeah, get it on that side. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, give him the snot tape.
Get over.
Clutch.
Nice.
Haha.
Look at you all. Play.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and you move up totally invisible.
And that is my turn.
Good turn. All right.
Up in the clouds and you're invisible.
Skeletons.
Raining death
That
down.
one's
Yes.
dead. This guy's standing up.
Nobody's
He
attacked
doesn't
me.
know what's going on.
Not wood.
He's going to come around 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40, 50. So that's his dash. Penelope is gone, so this guy's going to turn to Galtries. This guy's after you
Oh,
first. Damn. All right, one gets a swipe at Galtries. It's a 13.
13 is that my
Your AC.
the AC is 13.
It ties it.
Yeah.
That's a
that's a miss, right? Ties.
no.
With a hit.
It goes through.
Wait, if it
It's
hits
a
your
spell
AC, then it
save.
goes.
Yeah,
oh wait,
it
a
goes
spell
through,
save?
Goes through on an
Yeah.
AC and succeeds on a
Yeah.
spell save. Yeah, it goes through. 4 damage.
4 damage.
More damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
off
and you're
already.
not holding the cup. Great.
I'm getting ripped off around here, though.
That's another one for Penelope. You get another roll again, my friend. So that's another inspiration on this turn. Acrid, that is. Yeah, no, that's everybody. We're back to the top. He's not restrained. He no longer has that issue. He's going to. He really wants that cup, but he also really wants to kill you. He's going to do a quick roll to see which way he goes. He's going to go for the cup. So he's going to try and find. He knows that you have it. So he's going to come to you, Galtry. Actually, he's going to go up a little bit. The air. He's going to look for the cup. So see if you have it. Okay. He sees that you don't have it, and he's going to snap around and fire at you, Elias. With
Me?
Yeah, you heard me. With his D4 roll to find out what he's firing. That is another 3, so he's going to use some lightning. I guess the dice only like you in the way that they want to hurt you. So that's a 22 to hit
2 hits.
with lightning damage.
Yep.
That will be 2 D10s.
The crit? Is he crit again?
15, no. I lost my number. 15 plus 13 is
What?
28.
Absorb elements.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna have
sure.
that crap.
Wait, was that a spell like that?
It's a
Yeah,
reaction.
it's like a.
So what is it?
I built
28.
them off
So
of a zombie
14.
beholder.
14 points still of damage.
Yeah, 14 points
Just
down.
checking, because I have counter spell, but I'm just deciding.
It is a
Yeah.
it's a ray, like
Yeah.
like a beholder.
That's just why I'm checking. 'cause
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
waiting on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he will strike 2 more lightnings out with his lair action. So another zombie will form here. Let's just see where that other one comes. 8. Here. All right. And that will be its turn, and he kind of rises up. You see the clouds almost like pouring over the edges now, and he turns to you. Last chance, heroes. Bring me the cup or join these bony fools. And this like fire almost enlightens him, all that like lightning coming down, lightning striking its body now, and it just coming in charge, engulfed in this like grayish, blackish green smoke, its eyes burning brighter than ever, dripping that necrotic ooze. Penelope, it's your turn.
Ouch.
I will
Head of war pipes.
bagpipe, explode out, a grappling hook.
Okay.
If I cannot hit any clouds in the sky,
You can hit this cloud in the sky.
It only gets me into the air, it doesn't get me forward. I see it blasting towards what I'm certain are my friends. So I'm instead going to use my grappling hook to grapple forward towards the creature as far as I can, but I want to skirt towards the inside of the cave side. So as
I'd
far
say 50.
as it takes me, double my movement's only 50.
Yeah. About right here. Whipping around.
With the war pipes clanging their melodic, beautiful tune, and the sound as I race forward. And I will, at 3rd level, cast Hypnotic Pattern. So in a 30-foot cube around the monster, and whatever else zombies I can hit.
You can hit this guy without hitting Galtries. 30 feet. You could probably hit this guy if you put it right here.
I want to
these two
include
skellies.
Galtries. I include Galtries.
Okay.
Anybody else? Everybody. Everybody in a 30-foot cube that gets the most skellies.
So I'd say.
Would skellies be charmed? I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know, because all I know is everyone's charmed by me. I'm delightful. Okay, so I cast the spell.
Yeah.
Everybody in this 30-foot cube
Say you can hit
makes a
all of-
wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so it's a wisdom saving through.
The save
Galtries.
DC is 14.
3 skellies will go.
And what you guys are witnessing is just an
two pass, one
explosion of light. And it is like a hypnotic pattern, which is basically Rainbow Blight's burlesque show, sort of, but like in lights, where, you know, this little like less than 3 foot tall halfling does her show. It's all jazz hands.
Is there glitter in there?
Oh, there's glitter.
Yeah, that's what really gets you when you fail. You're just covered in glitter.
Yeah.
Galtry.
17.
17 passes. 2 skellies fail, 1 passed, and Big Boss failed.
Nice.
On a fail, you are charmed by the spell. You are incapacitated, and you have a speed of 0. And the spell ends if you take damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, here we go.
You're just mesmerized by this light show.
This guy.
Mesmerized by how amazing you are.
Oh,
no.
there's songs, there's dances, there's a whole like
Yeah.
There's a
amazing display of this little halfling bard.
It's like Moulin Rouge. 'Cause
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the little green fairy scene in Moulin Rouge is exactly what's happening.
Yeah, he's vibing on war pipes all of a sudden. Before he was pissed. Now it's just like, okay, but like seriously, there is some merit to the talent here.
I hated that.
Burlesque is an
Great
art
turn.
form. It's not just stripping, guys. So she does her thing.
Elias,
and
you're
she
up.
blasts forward.
Galtries, you're up. That was your movement, bonus action. Yeah, you were good.
That's it.
Galtries.
So,
Or no, sorry, Elias.
yeah, so I can't shoot that guy. Do I know that he's chopped?
Yeah, you did. You see the explosion of light, and you just see him like, oh, whoa.
All right, I'll take a snipe at that frontmost skelly right at the very front there. Right
very front.
forward.
This
Forward.
guy?
No, forward. More that guy there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot him.
Snippety snipe.
I'm gonna shoot him with a bow and arrow.
Let's go.
Oh, that was the 19. Yeah, 28 to hit.
28.
28 hits.
Definitely hits.
And then I get 6 points of damage.
Yeah, that hits.
First attack.
Hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another shot at him. I rolled a 2, so 11.
So you hit him once, and as you like just quick draw fire again, he kind of like takes a hit, and it just like passes through where it normally would have like blasted through a kidney, but there's just nothing there.
Yeah. Can I try to maybe? I'll get a little bit closer to the fracas.
Down here.
Sure. That looks really
Okay,
good.
that's
right
I'd
there.
say about 20 feet of your
That
movement.
looks super sweet.
Unless you want to make a roll for it, and then you can.
No,
save
that
it.
looks very comfortable. I
Okay.
would like to. I would actually camp right on that little red ledge right there.
And this one, bloop.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. You can use a bonus action to like just cancel them and recall.
Oh yeah.
Just turn them off, basically. Now they're all 3 are back in your pocket, ready to go. All right, Galtries, let's see it.
Okay, so right now, the skeleton that's just right beside me there, that's not under the influence of
Yeah. Angry as fuck, dripping green stuff, and he's just looking right at you. This other one is like looking up towards Penelope, like trying to get a better look. Like, oh, okay.
This is concentration based.
Copy that.
Heads up. It's concentration based and it only lasts a minute. So
Okay,
while
well.
we're in combat.
At least 3 people here don't have a minute left in their lives. Who those are, you'll find out.
Yeah, because it's a flash display.
Yeah.
And then they're like still mesmerized, but it's really only while I'm still like concentrating
yeah.
on this moment. And then I assume that my bonus action, because I still need to get down in my other turn, that only lasts, like I'm still able to
You got
concentrate.
2 full turns,
Okay.
so basically at the start of your 3rd turn, it will turn off.
Okay,
You'll
and then I'll
fall
plummet.
if you're not-
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Back to you, Gultrees.
Sorry. So,
Good.
what?
This guy's completely dazed. This guy's in your face. This guy's looking right at you.
Right. I'll turn my attention to the guy right in my face, and I am going to hit him with Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
So basically, I just like lightning just springs from my hand, and we'll see if that works. That is 7.
That does not land.
Okay.
Just make sure. Shocking grasp. Ba ba ba.
Are you taking a hit yet?
Yes, I've taken a couple hits.
Enough to get rid of your 5 HP?
No, I still have 1 of those left.
Because you roll at advantage.
Advantage.
On an attack
Well, you
roll
still
because
have
of-
your 5 HP because of the
you-
motivational speech.
Oh, okay.
So roll again and take the highest one.
motivation.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yours went away really
Oh,
fast.
sweet.
Yeah, right, 'cause I got-
Damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would
Got it.
be
Nice, good
I
save.
suck.
yeah. Thanks, Roz. You're looking at that's a 20, not natural.
Okay, non-natural 20 definitely hits.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
So now he's looking at 2d8 for damage.
he's taken 8 damage so far.
So he's going to take 5 damage.
5 damage?
Yeah,
Got him.
that's it. All right.
So you just kind of like grab onto him and just.
He feels it, and you just like, it's sort of like the Batman in Joker when he shakes his hand.
Oh, yeah,
and it
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
goes all the way up his arm, and he just like bursts into flames and disappears in a pile of ash.
Nice. Yeah, and that ash just kind of like scatters in the growing storm. Another one down. Good kill.
Cool. And then, do I have a movement? I can.
You have movement because this guy is charmed. He's not going to attack you. So
Okay.
you can move away without incurring an attack of opportunity.
Oh, nice.
For
Okay.
characters.
What I would like to do then is just go on the other side of the box there where the cup is with the rod right now. I just want to be like a little bit closer to that to keep my eye on that. Yeah, so right about there is perfect.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Freeze it up.
Awesome. Akron.
Sorry, pal.
No.
So
keep on
who
that
is
thing.
up? Like, what bad guys are up that we can hit?
1 and 2 and 3.
So cute.
Okay. I'm just going to.
And 4. I mean, you can attack him.
And
He
how-
is really fucking.
Yeah.
I want
How-
you guys to know that.
how is the big
He's
bad looking?
He's
Looking
looking like he's falling apart. He's looking.
Big bad, yeah?
Yeah.
So we could try and.
And he is 60 feet from you, a little bit less.
Being that my character is more intelligent than me, do I think that if I try to do a high damage spell that I can take him out?
Yes, definitely. For your previous knowledge of the lore, your
Yeah.
previous high rolls on the like necrotic creatures
Yeah.
that you've encountered, you know that he's probably got 8 teeth left.
Okay, I am going to do fireball,
Okay.
regular damage. But can I do it because I've got some friends nearby? Do I have?
No, everybody's.
Can I
cleared
catch?
that.
Blast him.
Can I catch skeleton in there?
20 feet?
20-foot sphere, yes.
Yeah, I'll give you this guy.
All right,
This guy.
gonna do a
And If
fireball.
you wanted to. No,
Skadoosh
not
him.
this guy, but these
Yeah.
two.
Skadoosh.
I'm gonna do fireball.
Okay, let's do
Regular
it.
fire.
Regular fire.
send this giant explosion dexterity saving throw.
All right, here he goes.
15.
Oops.
Oh,
A good catch.
15.
ah.
And
Only
the
half damage.
skeleton, 14.
Okay.
So he fails.
So failures take 29 damage, successes take 14.
That's it.
That's it.
What does it look like?
It just sends singular stream, similar to before, but now it just bursts into flames as everything burns around it. The land, everything is just singed down to the rocks. As it just falls and crumples, bones falling on top of each other, a tiny bit of char on everything.
Yeah, and the green
Lasers
fire
flying.
just dissipating. The monster
And I'll
reeling
drop
back.
greater invisibility as that happens.
Yeah, nice. So everybody can see where it came from, and he just looks up at you, cursing your name, cursing your family, as it falls to the ground, landing in a huge thud. The ground around it just sapped all the color, any color that was left. Even the color of the flame turns grayish black as it's just robbed of all that color. And falls. And as it falls still, a light rumbling. These skeletons almost like run to their master, just falling to pieces as they go, dropping their weapons, almost looking up to you guys in thanks, freeing them from their bonds, these fallen heroes, as they just shatter to pieces. You hear a rumble coming down. All of a sudden you hear a little bit of more trickling and some water flowing. And then, all of a sudden, there's just a huge fucking wave that just blows over everything as the river comes back to life and this monstrous wave washes everything down. You are just, give me a dexterity saving throw. As water pours all over the floor, but I've lifted the electronics, trust me.
12.
12, that's enough. Yeah, and you just jump up. Oh no, the water rushing back. The water and the raging river lives again. And as it does, you hear boisterous laughter kind of call out as this beautiful, oh my God, Tracy, you absolutely killed it.
Oh my
as
God.
the river spirit comes back to life in this wondrous, magnificent, ethereal creature, kind of careening up into the air from the new flowing river, and kind of lands down and turns to you all and says, "My friends, we are not quite through this yet. Brace yourselves." And this living creature just kind of like turns around and will turn to fight this guy. Everybody now receives the benefit of blessed. So you all have a 1d4 from this great coatl. So it's a feathered serpent spirit. Clearly the spirit of the river revived. And he says to you all, "Come, join me, destroy this body, and return the cup to where it belongs." And go ahead, everybody, give me an action. Penelope, you're up.
I will activate the backpack, and
Okay.
the bagpipes will flare. And I will fly. I want to just actually go up half the movement I can do in the air, and then half down.
Yeah.
So I can move that kind of movement. And then while I'm flying past the
Yeah.
creature, I will crossbow fire at it.
Okay.
So firing my crossbow, because I have so little magic left. It's not great. I will use my inspiration
Do it.
that I still have left. It's even worse. So this just flies completely wide as I attempt that really like cool move, and I'm just like, this is crazy. I don't know what's. I just flying crossbow bolts or.
Did you add your bless? Plus 4.
It's oh. The first one was 4 plus 6. It's 13.
Yes. Hit.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he got bigger in the last
my God.
round, and then he
Oh
got
my
put him
God.
down. His AC gets higher every round.
It's only 4 because I'm still
Oh,
like,
heavens,
what is
he
happening?
takes it. Oh.
I'm just like wildly flying.
Go
Like,
trees, let's go.
Okay, I run up. It's supposed to be him, but is that okay?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Okay,
Point
I
to
just
you.
I just run up to him
make the move.
and
Fuck initiative.
I run up and I throw down some burning hands, and he's got a dex save to make of 14.
Okay. 13.
Nice. So he's gonna take 5d6 damage.
5d6. Roll it, baby.
All right.
You're
we are
up. Let's
looking
see it.
at
I'm gonna take my 2 attacks.
Okay.
21 damage.
21 damage.
I'll make my 2 attacks. I want to aim
That
for.
was huge.
That was a
I
big
want to
one.
aim for the joint where his wings kind of attach.
Sure, yeah.
Attach to maybe 1 each.
Okay.
One is
Plus d4 for your bless.
Oh yeah, let's get a D on both of them.
Yeah.
I'll roll separately.
attacks.
So we'll put that one. Oh, okay. Well, actually, I did that wrong. Okay, so we'll take 60. First one is 25 to hit.
Yep.
The second one would be, and we'll put that one there. 8, 11, 20 to hit.
20 to hit.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
hit. Give me some
hit.
damage.
Hit both
Akron,
the-
you're up.
Will you let me do chromatic orb without a 50 gold
For-
diamond?
Yeah.
And another.
Okay, then I'm going to
Are
do
we fucking playing D&D at the end of the game, or are we fucking
chromatic
attack
orb.
rolls,
Come on, come on.
playing Warhammer?
It's like
Let's go.
a family heirloom. It's like a necklace that you never
Yeah,
meant to
your
part with.
book. Your book is your spell focus.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can
11,
cast
11 in damage on the first hit.
11?
11 on the first one, and 3, 4, 6 on the second one.
Nice. 17 damage.
29 to hit.
29 definitely hits.
And
Rush
that
him.
will be 20 damage
20
as a sphere of fire comes. I'm gonna fly down, similar to what she was doing. Gonna fly down, and as I
Okay.
get a bit closer, sphere of fire hurls towards
Yeah.
it, exploding.
Yeah, and you kind of almost like you're almost like right
a
above.
mini version of fireball.
Yeah.
Just like that worked last time.
Where am I? Sorry.
Oh, you fell.
Oh, okay, I did. Perfect.
Fireball's the
down, like,
answer
literally
to
Down,
everything,
like, down on,
folks.
like maybe that little plateau.
Okay, hold on. I gotta put one down.
Where,
You're really stuck, and I glued it all down.
Where?
Wahi! There we are.
Where's Penelope at?
Yeah. We'll say you jumped, you threw
that's
one of your
good.
leaves
That's
out,
good.
yeah, and bounced up.
I don't like
yeah, you kind of fire right through the wings of the coatl as it like rears up and it just says like, you are finished. And it fucking smashes into it and you just see it reel back and it just like, why did I even come back to life? And gets grabbed by the river god and it just kind of like pulls each piece apart, almost like pop, 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 off of its center spine, and it just slams it into the ground. And as it does, instead of all that color leaching out, a huge explosion, almost like a rainbow forming at the impact site, and it just blows this thing apart. And all of a sudden, all these clouds just, they're gone. And there's just no more clouds, and the storm rolls back. And this creature lays broken and defeated. And our great river god takes its position over the now, of course, raging river, which this poor floor can't take any more of. And it just kind of rests in place and looks to you all. Heroes, please return the cup to whence it came and undo the sins of your parents, and be bestowed with my great boon. And it'll kind of swoop down and put its hand out, looking to you, Galtrees, the wielder of the cup.
Yeah.
Inside check.
Go ahead, roll it.
Can I also insight?
Of course, everybody can if you like.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
I'm not. I'm just like, la, la, la.
17 plus 18.
You guys do it
A
over
river only knows truth, and it only flows towards its true ends.
Yeah, so I just make like a little bit of movement back to where it was, is hiding in that box there.
Yeah.
And I pick it up and I disengage it, so I'm able to just sort of hold it here. But as I'm holding it, you see something come over me. And Roostras is back. And he's like,
Are you going to grow your beard back? Do we have to wait?
I can't have the time for that.
Okay.
That's going to take 3 months.
Or not. Yeah.
And Roostras is holding this thing and he's just like, no, I don't think so.
I put my hat back on.
And I just start backing away, and I'm
Give me
holding
a
it, and I'm
wisdom
looking
saving
at all
throw.
of you, and I say, sorry, wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw?
saving throw.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You back up. Continue.
And I just keep backing up, and I just say that I tell you that Galtries and I have a date with the end of the world. And we just like keep going and going.
I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
We're over time. It's PPE.
Okay, so it's a Melody, make a Wisdom saving throw. Galtries.
Oh, another one.
12.
Okay, so you fail. You take a bunch of damage. You take 8 psychic damage, and you have to use your reaction to keep moving away from me.
Okay.
And I'm coming after you.
Okay.
How far am I away from Galtries?
Sorry.
Yeah, 60 feet. Not
okay.
even. I'd say he's back here.
A different
Yeah.
type of die.
Oh, it's just psychic.
Okay.
50
So,
Yeah.
so just the regular one?
Yeah.
Okay. And it was how many? 8?
I forget.
I think you said
8, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Can I cast Hellish Rebuke on that? Or am I too far
No,
away?
you did your movement. You cast a spell.
I'll,
You get a reaction.
following
Oh,
Penelope's lead, I'm gonna firebolt him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to throw him unconscious.
And you're hearing in your ears.
That is a 29 to hit, 28 to
29
hit, sorry.
hits.
That's a hit.
Sure, yeah.
So that'll be 2d10 damage.
I love how you state the obvious with such a sense of discovery.
Oh, 2 1s on 2d10. No! 2 1s!
And that's
Two
2 to the
damage.
cup as well, because you're wielding it.
Elias!
So it has 18 hit points.
Elias!
Is it? Did I note? Can I see that?
14. It was at
14?
16.
Oh, it did.
Yeah,
Dropped
14.
Okay.
Can I see that he's like that? Galtries is like kind of.
Yeah,
a
you
little
heard
shady?
all that. You heard him basically
A
tell the
little
river god
shady?
to like get.
We'll
Oh,
cast Entangle on
Okay.
him.
Go ahead.
I just cast it. There's a.
It's a dex saving
a
throw
creature
for
in
the
this area
creature,
that must be succeed on strength saving
Oh,
throw.
strength. Sorry. Go ahead.
13.
Strength.
All right, and can I just say, you're starting to see there's like a whirlwind of clouds starting to open above us, and we are not long for this place.
Yeah, and the ground as you like
Yeah.
take your steps back is like leaving little licks of flame.
Must be
Yes.
weeds,
That infernal.
15.
Planet's turn. Yeah. Okay, wait, no, you only do it on your turn though. It's not a creature in
getting
this area when you cast a spell must succeed on straight saving throw or be restrained.
Or be restrained. You got a 15.
15.
It was
Yeah.
DC 13.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, you see the
So we-
like the vines like grabbing, but like the flames you're leaving behind are just
Does-
burning it away.
Son of a ding.
We're off the ground now.
My
We're-
dragon have a little action?
Yeah,
Try and
go.
swoop in and grab
Sure.
it?
Yeah, I'd say he's within range. He's just been hiding here the whole time.
I don't know. Would
Oh,
that
sorry,
be-
no. 20 feet is difficult terrain, so we can't really with entangle. 20-foot square. He's got difficult terrain, so he can't
Sure.
really move.
Yeah, well, he's still on the
Yeah,
move.
he
He's just going real slow.
he saved, but he can't move far.
Trying to use a bit of the surprise of not expecting a small dragon to swoop in and try and just like quickly
Hey, go
grab
ahead.
it.
Give me
Strength.
strength challenge. You'll roll a
Uh,
strength saving throw as well.
I need a good roll. That's a 15.
14.
I have -2 strength on Leo.
So Leo swoops in, and you're just kind of
Small
like,
dragon
I
to the
will not
rescue."
be stopped. And as you're kind of like holding it out to the side, it just.
And he's gonna swoop around and deliver it straight to just like slate
Well,
in midair.
he's got
Or
a
can he?
reaction to that as he
Oh.
leaves your range. You can take an opportunity attack on it.
Can I do Hellish Rebuke?
No,
No,
that's
that's
only
too.
when you take
Oh,
it.
so just a. Okay, so
This is just a regular melee attack.
I see. So I will just do like Eldritch Blast.
No,
melee.
this
Oh,
is-
melee, so like
You
a
have to
spear.
use a
I could,
weapon.
like-
Yeah, you can. Well, you don't have that anymore, but you can try and like grab at it or something.
Okay.
So just give me a d20 roll.
Copy that.
Add your strength.
Oof. 2.
So you hit it, but it just like doesn't matter. Leo's got this. He does like a sick little flip and kind of walks
Got
up.
a little spurt of confidence out of
One
that
more
baby
roll.
little
What
tank.
would you like to do?
I wanna reach out and I wanna hit that button so he can't go anywhere with it. It just
Oh,
stops
he
midair.
already has it
It's
from you.
to attack.
I
Oh,
get
okay.
it.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? You can attack it. You can.
Yeah, I'll attack Leo
You
then.
can cast your
Or-
highest level spell. Cast.
Oh, actually, can Mage Hand grab that thing?
Mage Hand could but it doesn't have very good strength. But it could press the fucking button.
It
as
could
we
press
talked
the
about
button.
this
So I
afternoon.
want Mage Hand to
Wait,
jump out and
because
press the button.
is the movable rod? Is it even near? Does it? If he presses the button further away, because he's got that up there. Where's
Yeah,
the
it doesn't matter. The
immovable
immovable rod is not an attuned item. You can just press it. As soon as you
Okay.
press that button.
So that's
okay,
what I'm
give me
gonna
a
do.
dexterity.
How far
check.
does the dragon get? Like, and how far is his
60
range?
matter.
feet fly speed.
He's going.
Dexterity, 9. 9.
Not enough. So you just sweep at it and you just miss that button. It hits right next to it. The DC was 11. And he's gonna fly over and bring it to the river god. And the river god's just like, fuck. And he kind of takes the cup in his hand as he does. The river rages again.
Leo just has like a little
No, I'm
spurt
not
of
gonna do it.
confidence.
The river rages again.
Dice all over the floor.
Dice
Dice
water. I'm standing in water over here, like 8 feet from where it's pouring. And they just like, as he grabs the cup, he just kind of like takes it almost like into his body, looks at you, Galtries, and says, "You, my friend, and you, his friends and family, must seek the help to relieve yourself of this.
I don't really know.
And the 3 of you will receive Shadowlocky's boon, which means you are resistant to cold damage.
I'm already resistant to cold.
Not anymore, not without the cup. Or air genasi.
I think air genasi.
And you guys also get the spell Control Water.
Ooh.
Everybody does?
Yeah. No, not
me,
Galtries,
no.
because he fucks
Oh,
some
yeah,
shit
but-
up. Yeah. And he's just gonna kind of like,
Does Leo get resistance?
and there's
to
like a
cold?
blast of water that just kind of like knocks you into the coffin, and it just starts filling up with this like freezing water.
Does Leo get resistance to cold damage?
Leo definitely. Leo gets immunity to cold damage. As he kind of like flies up into the air, the river rages, the clouds part, and you guys feel at that moment the curse in your entire bloodline leave you, except Galtries personally has it like doubled. And then
Made the
that
river
will
god
be
mad.
the end of our one shot. Thank you so much.
Yeah, amazing. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, you can take a shot. Give me a roll.
What do you got?
You're a monster.
What's your AC, Chris?
The game is over. He's still trying to
What's
kill
your
you.
AC, Chris?
What have you done?
Well,
Right, guys.
does he hit or not?
I don't know.
missed.
Okay, so with him missing,
you roll, though?
this thing's me or him?
4.
So like I said, there's like a whirling sort of like just above me, and Galtries is sort of half in and half out of it.
13.
And just at the last second, you see Galtries' true
4.
form, and he has a nice little smile on his face, and he says, "I have no idea where this will lead us,
18.
but I have a definite feeling it will be somewhere amazing and strange."
And then you freeze in the like block of ice inside of the sarcophagus as it like the arrow just hits the sarcophagus or hits the ice. And we all fade to black. You guys have been successful. Thank you very much for joining us. We ran a little bit late, but I hope you guys liked it. That was a crazy battle, you guys. Awesome. Such a roller coaster of rules. What are we gonna do? Keep tuned in to the same time slot for Altero, Shadows of Blood. Next week, we are entering the town of Lendar. Very, very intense, very crazy. Lots of
walrus going?
vampires.
No more walrus?
What's that?
No more walrus, though? The
But there's a baby
The
griffin.
walrus may be back. We might see a little bit of
Baby
walrus
griffin.
action.
Baby griffin.
Because it does have the fangs, so maybe you can vibe with the vampires. Keep also in tune to A Filthy Lot. We got so much coming out this week. We got On the Lot coming out. We got What's in Your Car. Our descent into madness continues on that show, and keep tuned for it. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you very soon because the best one's the next one. Thank you very much for joining us. Love you guys. Oh man, what a good.